streaming 3 places. I could totally be wrong, but I think I'm streaming 3 places, so we will see. I'm going to draw Yoshi as a Animal Crossing character. I think that's what I wanted to do, but we're going to see how it comes out. We're going to see how it comes out. I'm a little nervous. I don't really have an idea going into... Well, I do. I'm going to draw him as an Animal Crossing character, but I don't know how it's going to look. Usually I can kind of picture how I want things to look in my mind, but this one is going to be a surprise. A surprise. It's a surprise. Hello, son. Hello, Miracle Boy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am drawing Yoshi as an Animal Crossing character. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I had to hang it up twice. Sorry. I wasn't expecting that. It was my freaking, like, healthcare people. It was those people. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know what he would look like as an Animal Crossing character. So what's everyone's night been like? Sorry, my brain got a little distracted there trying to hang up the phone. What's everyone been up to? Hey, Jaden. Hello. How are you? How are you? What are you up to? Howdy. Hello. I always love seeing that. Oh, you made a salad? Was it banging? Was it very good? What's up, Swamp? Hello, Gobs. My brain is like all frazzled. I don't know if anyone else is the same way. I get one phone call and I'm like, I'm scared. It's like, I get all frazzled. You'll eat it later? Oh, you haven't had it yet. Okay. You have good self-control. When I make a salad, I'm like, okay, time to eat it right now, like, as I'm cooking it. Hello! How are we doing? I'm gonna draw him sitting on the edge of something. But I kind of wanted it to be, like, the Animal Crossing version. This just looks like him. This is just him. This is just the dude. This is just Yosh. How am I gonna make it more Animal Crossing character? I guess he needs a bigger head to body ratio. I think that's the problem. Well, I mean, I don't have to make an Animal Crossing character, but, like, I could just do him sitting, like, on a piece of ground. On a piece of ground. I do that sometimes. I don't know what would be behind him, though. I could just make him sitting on a piece of ground. So how has everybody's Wednesday been? I am, like, burning up. It's super hot. I don't know if it's super hot where everyone lives, but, oh my god, Florida is, like, a million freaking degrees right now. It's, like, well, it's, like, 85, but, like, just getting really hot really fast. It's getting quite hot. Hello, Aggie. I'm glad to see you. I know that Twitter didn't work for you earlier. Apparently, I'm streaming on Twitter, too. Apparently. That's what it says. 40s. Oh, my God. I'm so freaking jealous of you. I'm so jealous. I want to be you. I'm so freaking jealous. I'm jealous. I get super hot super easy because I take a medicine that makes me, like, overheat to begin with. So I probably shouldn't be wearing long sleeves, but I am jealous. I miss snow. I haven't seen snow and, like, been around snow in a long freaking time. It's been quite a while. I have not been around any snow. Okay, let me shrink this. I don't know if I should make it regular Yoshi just sitting on, like, maybe I could put fish under. Maybe he could be sitting on, like, a piece of ground that has, like, fish under it. Florida is hot. If hell is hotter, I can't even imagine. Well, I mean, I know there's hotter places on Earth. Like, I know people who've been to the Middle East who said it was, like, 120 there, like, regularly. And I was like, holy shit, I could never go there. Granted, they were in the military, so I don't think that, you know, they loved it either. But, like, they didn't go there on vacation. Like, they had to deal with that. I can't imagine being in the military out in, like, 120-degree weather and then having to wear all that clothes that they have to wear. That's nuts. That's freaking nutty. Oh my god, I'm so jealous of everyone who has snow. You've got to be kidding me. It is hot here. It's not like a little warm. It is 85 degrees today. It's hot today. I don't go out in summer, honestly. I don't go out in summer. It's just too hot. This looks ridiculous, but I promise it's going to be, I think, cute. I'm going to make him sitting on this piece of dirt, and there's going to be, like, water around him, or above him, below him. There's going to be water somewhere. There will be water. There will be blood. There will be blood. Yeah, I have a Disney Pass, but I do not use it in the summertime. It is just, like, that is for winter, baby. That is for winter. It's It happens so fast. Once middle of March comes, it's just full-blown summer here. We don't have a spring. We do not have a spring. It does not happen here. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. I miss living in the Northeast sometimes for that reason. But I love our winters here. I don't know. And there's also, I like being close to Disney. I like being close to Disney. Disney's fun. I like to go to my Disney. That's like my favorite. That's why I literally moved here to be closer to Disney. Talk about a Disney adult. I moved to Florida to be closer to Disney. It's like kind of crazy how much of a Disney adult that I am. That sounds horrible. Taxes? That sounds horrible. You know, you could just not do the taxes and see what happens. I'm sure that won't lead to any problems at all. I'm sure that would be totally fine and you wouldn't get in massive trouble. I'm sure you could just not do them. I'm sure you could just not do them. That totally wouldn't cause any problems, I don't think. I don't think it would be an issue. I wanted to make him an Animal Crossing character. Now I'm not making him that. Yeah, I mean, that's what old people do. Old people, they snowbirds, that's what they do. Because they, like, have the ability to do that, you know? They can travel and do that. I'm gonna draw also him as a Animal Crossing character. I'm just curious what he would look like. I'm gonna maybe color both, but I want to see. See, I think that he would, the Animal Crossing villagers have tiny bodies. So I think that he would be like this. His body would be small. His body would be small. I don't know. I don't know, man. I usually am a little quicker than this. I was very quick today. I did a stream on Twitter earlier, and I was quite quick. Oh, I was pretty quick. Does anyone have any plans this weekend? Anything interesting going on? I am going to Disney one day, but I don't know. It's so hot, I might not go. Oh, I might not go. Last time I went to Disney, it was crazy freaking busy. It was crazy freaking busy. Like, bumping into people, getting pushed out of the way. I think it might be spring break, but I'm confused. In my school growing up, spring break was always around Easter, so I don't know why there's so many people here right now. I'm very confused by the whole thing. I think Disney also is just always packed. I don't think there's any empty time at Disney, but it just seemed really bad a couple days ago. It seemed really bad. Like, people were pushing me. They are just, okay, don't be mean to them. They're just a little freaky. They're just a little strange. Don't be mean to them. Now you made me want to draw Tom Nook, because he's, like, the weirdest of them all. A Tanuki. A Tanuki. Whoever named him is genius. They're just genius. Mr. Nook. Mr. Nook. Mr. Tom Nook. He's such a good boy. Mr. Tom Nook gets such a bad, it's such a bad rep, but he's really he's a good noodle. He's a good freaking noodle. He is a good noodle. He literally doesn't hurt anybody. He's like, do you want a house? I'll give it to you. And you can pay me back slowly without interest. And people are like, that beast! That horrible man. That horrible man. I'm trying to think how his shoe would go. If it was like this, it would go like this. So it would go like this. Oh, it would just, I'm not putting it down. I'm just going to go like that. It would go like that. Okay, and then his eyes would be like this. I'm usually not this slow. Tom is just the GOAT. Tom's the GOAT. I like Tom Nook. We're Tom Nook fans on this channel. We're Tom Nook fans on this channel, man. We are Tom Nook fans. I want to make him on, like, a platform that has grass. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm triple streaming. I'm on YouTube, X, and Twitch, so it's weird seeing people from everywhere. I'm doing a triple today. Apparently that's something that you can do. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll do the water dripping down. I think that would be kind of weird. And I like weird. And I like weird. He's gonna look, it looks so bad so far. Oh, I'm gonna restart it. It's not the vision that I had. Curse Yoshi. I have to fix, well, you know what? I'm going to, this is like the longest, like this morning I busted out 2 drawings so fast. He's cursed. But I will fix him. First of all, his eyes are messed up. His eyes gotta be like this. His eyes gotta be like this. I will fix him. Oh my god, I smell bacon. Yeah, I did not know I could do that. Yoshi's the best. Yoshi's the best. I want to make him really good. I want him to look good. And I will not stop until he does. I will not stop until he does. I have 3 hours. Chat, apparently so. But I can't. I don't know because some people told me they were trying to reply on X, and it wasn't coming through. So I would not suggest that one for the chat only because people told me they had problems with it. Like sometimes some of them come through and some of them don't. So I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know. Just a couple people told me they were having issues with X. Some people told me they were having issues with X, but supposedly they're supposed to all come through here. They're supposed to. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I call X that or Twitter that. I don't know. I like wish that I didn't call it that because it sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid every time I call it that, but like I've gotten used to calling it that. I don't know why because I was one of those people who was like very anti calling it X for a while. Yeah, like I don't know why I am suddenly calling it that. Like I think it's mostly because I kept confusing it with Twitch and I kept saying Twitter and Twitch interchangeably. I think that's the reason why. I think it's mostly because it's like an easier way for me to separate them in my brain, if that makes any sense. Just because like when I was streaming on one, I was talking about the other. If that makes any sense. I don't think that it's like, yeah, it's always Twitter. I really hate that I'm calling it that. It's like feels very like it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Okay, this is slightly better. Slightly better. No cigar, but slightly better. It's not really what I was going for though. And this eye should go over this eye. So this is like that. I don't know why I'm having trouble with him. He shouldn't be that hard to draw, but something about him is his anatomy is just throwing me right now. I have no idea. No, I use OBS. I use the OBS. I use OBS and Restream. So Restream shows me, but some people told me that they were having problems. So I honestly have no idea. It's my first time ever doing the triple. It's my first time ever doing a triple, I have to say. That sounds disgusting. That sounds pornographic. Ooh, my first time doing a triple. Oh, God. That sounds pornographic. Okay, so I want to make this grassy patch that he's sitting on. And then I want to make it maybe, like, go down into this other, like, dirt patch. And we'll put, of course, some snake bones in there. And then, or something like that. And then maybe I'll do, like, a tree. No, he can't. There's not room for a tree. What am I talking about? There's not room. My first time doing a triple. Ew, that just sounds so bad. It just sounds really bad. That sounds nasty. I want to make his head bigger. I like when I drew things sometimes like a little too chibi. Like this is more what I was going for. It's like a really big head version. Like a big ass head, Yoshi. Like a big giant head. That's what I was going for. No, I don't want him to be on a toilet. I don't want him to be on a toilet. No, no, no. Abort, abort, abort. I wanted him to be on the ground. I wanted him to be on the ground. No. Abort, 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 abort. But now I have to draw him not sitting. Crap. Oh, wait. I have an idea. I'm going to shrink him down. Shrink him down. He cannot be on a toilet. He cannot be on a toilet. He's got to be on ground. He's sitting on the dirt. He's sitting on dirt. He's egg pooping. No! Maybe I could sit him on a giant egg. Maybe I could sit him on a big old egg. No, buddy. No. I don't know what I should have him sitting on. I wanted him to be on the ground. Like, and then I'll do, like, clouds here. Put maybe a little tree. And I like to make it look sometimes like you can see through the earth. Like, you'll be able to see, like, dirt and stuff in the ground and like leaves and stuff like that. I don't know. Yoshi, you're befuddling me. You're befuddling the heck out of me. I'm gonna go with my original plan, and if it looks bad, I will abort mission. I will abort. But I do want to draw Yoshi today because I don't like to back down from a challenge. Once I start drawing something, I like to finish it. If I crash today, guys, because I see my numbers going kind of crazy, as usual, I come right back. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. I do tend to crash. I do be crashing sometimes. If you're new, you don't know. So I want him. What should be next? Oh, maybe I'll do a big egg over here. A big old egg over there. That's too complicated for me. That's too complicated. I draw cute, silly little stuff. I can't draw the Joker on Hawk Chua show. That's too complicated. I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid, man. I'm too stupid. Should I continue with Yoshi or should I draw something else? No, I hate backing down, though. I feel like it must be done. I don't want to back down. I don't want to back down from this challenge. I don't want to back down from Yoshi. I'm gonna make it work. I believe in myself. I have the self-confidence to make this work. I will make it work. I saw Hakutua is back at it, though. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. Go, girl. Go, girl. I did see she was back in the game. It's funny, because I was talking about her today, and I was like, I wonder how her mental health is, but I see she's back. Thank you so much. It's a little Karen, but, you know, it's, does the job. Does the job. Funky Kong! Okay. I won't forget. Once I beat this Yoshi boss battle, apparently, which is, I didn't expect this to be. I thought Yoshi would be very simple to draw, but for some reason he's messing me up. I will do that. I will do that. I owe, a couple fun drawings, but every time I push up my glasses, I feel like such a nerd on here. I feel like such a nerd. Wait, I want him to have that thing that I like in cartoons where their legs kind of go out at the bottom. It makes no sense, because it's totally the opposite as what is in real life, but I like it anyways. Okay. That's his other hand, and then those are his feet. They're different. So we'll do this. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it, baby. He's gonna look beautiful. I know it. Actually, I'm trying to think of some funny anime line, but I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't think of something. I like the peanut style legs. I like when they flare out at the bottom. I think it's really cute. I love classic cartoon, like, style, and I feel like that's, like, a very classic cartoon thing. Actually. Alright, so those will merge down. Reference layer. I'm very proud of myself because I'm doing a YouTube video every day. I have done one every single day now, and I plan on continuing. I'm quite proud of myself. Teenage wasteland. Oh, I was thinking, teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage. I was not a teenage dirtbag by any means, but I do like to sing that song. I was the opposite of a teenage dirtbag. I was like a teenage goody shoes. I did drink and stuff in school, but like I didn't do anything really bad. I knew a girl who punched a police officer. I knew a girl who punched a freaking cop. She stole a car, and she punched a cop. That she was a teenage dirtbag. I was not a menace. I never did anything like that. He's drunk. This guy's drunk. Oh my god, yes. What other park is Peanuts themed? I think there's I think it might be King's Island or King's Dominion, something like that. Something like that. This guy's drunk. He doesn't know me. This guy's drunk. I don't trust the moderator to not spread lies. He's gonna be one of those mods who takes over the channel. He's gonna steal my vibes. And wear me. He's gonna wear me as a skin or something. I have never bullied anyone in my life. Okay, one time I did it, but I'm not proud of it, and I did it only once. So I will admit, I bullied someone one time, and it was very shameful, and I feel a lot of guilt over it still to this day, because she ended up passing away, and I never got to apologize to her. So, never bully anyone, because if that happens, you're gonna feel so bad. It was nothing even to do with her. I was just, like, so insecure about myself. Like, it had nothing to do with her. It was really stupid. It was quite dumb. Let me see. I'm just a teenage dirtbag. What the hell is even a teenage dirtbag? Are they dirty or are they bad? What is even a teenage dirtbag? Like, do they just smoke a lot of pot? Whoa, why is there... Oh, the opacity on this will randomly shut off, and I have no idea why. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. So, like, a scumbag, basically. Like a bit of a scumbag. Mean Girls moment. I feel so guilty about it. It was nothing to do with the poor girl. I don't know why I did it. I feel, like, extreme guilt about it all the time. No, bullying is bad. Bullying is stupid. It's stupid because it's literally always just that the person doing it is insecure about something. It's always just insecurity. That's what bullying comes from. That's what it is every time, like without fail. It's just deep rooted insecurity. Let's see. How do I have this? Oh, I want his thigh to be like. He's gonna. I don't want him to have thick thighs. That might be too much thigh. Might be giving him a little too much in the thigh department. He might be a little. He might be thick. This is thick Yoshi, baby. This is thick Yoshi. We're playing on a whole different field right now. Let me get rid of this so I can see what I'm working with. This is thick Yoshi, baby. He's thick. He's hella thick, honestly. Honestly, he's hella thick. I'm scared. I'm scared he's not coming out great. Thick and breedable? Oh, maybe I gotta give him some honker. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Before anyone gets overexcited, I'm not gonna give him any boobies. I gotta be able to put this in my portfolio. I'm trying to get some art jobs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, the shell. The shell, the shell, the shell, the shell. I sound so insane when I'm drawing. I talk to myself when I'm drawing, too. Like, not, obviously, I don't talk to myself like I'm streaming, but I just never shut the hell up. It's really bad. People on my stream earlier were like, do you ever stop talking? Like, literally, no. Literally, no, I do not. Literally, no, I do not. Yes! I freaking love Yoshi. I freaking love him. Maybe I should do a whole Yoshi stream one day where I just draw him in different art styles. He's cute. He's a cute boy. He's a cute boy. He's a cute boy. Yoshi. No, not back to streaming twice a day. I just did it once on X to try it. Like, to see what it would be like to stream on X. I would love to get back to streaming twice a day. It's just, like, a lot because I have to do my regular work, too. But, maybe in the future. If I ever can, like, slow down on my regular work and focus more on the, like, streaming stuff, I would love to stream twice a day because the morning streams were very relaxing. I could always stream for, like, an hour in the morning, just, like, very short streams in the morning. But I feel like I'm disappointing people when I do that. I feel like a disappointment when I do a really short stream or something. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I think that I'll do different streams, different times, different places. I think that's just how I have to keep doing it. Tonight I'm doing all three. I'll probably stick mostly to Twitch and YouTube, but I will come and do the X ones occasionally. I will do the X ones occasionally. I'm just not going to do them as much, I think. Oh, I think that's the case because I can't interact with those ones. Yeah, I agree. Once a day is probably best for my mind. It's also just, like, I'm drawing all day anyways, but, like, it's a little more pressure when people are watching me draw, you know? It's a little more pressure. Not that that's really a bad thing, but it's just sometimes I just need to be able to, like, focus. Especially if and some work I can't show. Some work I do I can't show. Isn't that a genital? Some kind of a genital? I don't, isn't that some kind of a naughty thing? Or it's something to do with bugs. I thought that was a bug thing. What up, what up, what up? I'm very glad that you got that. That's awesome. Do you take an anatomy class or do you do that all, like, yourself? Like, are you like, self-teaching or are you in a class that does that? That sounds scary. That sounds scary, Goblin. Thank you. The egg shooter. Okay. I thought it had something to do with bugs. I thought it was bugs only had that. Yoshi kind of has weird eyes because they're kind of green, but they're not weird at all. They're just like teal. I don't know why I'm like, he has weird eyes. He does not have weird eyes. He has extremely normal eyes. Okay, I guess everything has that except freaking humans. I guess everybody has that. That's crazy. One hole to do it all, I guess. One hole to rule them all. But that's awesome, though. I mean, it takes a lot of, like, willpower to teach yourself. I'd love to see your art. I'd love to see your art. It would make me happy. It would make me happy. I cannot believe those animals do that. That's freaky. They're too freaky, I think. I think they're a little too freaky for me. I mean, that is efficient. I will say. They don't have to worry too much because they all got it out of one location. I guess that's efficient for animals because it's like they don't have too much to worry about in that case. Like they really just got one hole, you know? It is truly one hole to rule them all. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I took a lot of children's books classes in school. That was my thing. That's mostly what I focused on. That was like my thesis and everything. So I approve. I approve. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Stylistic choice, maybe? Stylistic choice is usually the answer. Usually the answer. Ooh, I made him way too fat, but it's okay. There's no going back. He's big. He's thick and juicy. He's thick and juicy. He's a big boy and a juicy boy, and I want to make the background color like a little gray, so it. No, maybe I'll make it like a bluish, like a light blue or something, so it doesn't stand out too much. I want to make him sitting on something because that was the whole point, was that he was sitting on like one of those weird rock things that I do sometimes. Like when I don't know what I want to draw and I don't want to spend too much time on a background, I will just draw them sitting like by themselves on these little islands. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's just efficient. It's just efficient, you know? Have him floating on a little island. Have him floating on a little Yoshi's Island. In art school, we had to draw naked people all the time. Like literally multiple times a week. So I think eventually you become extremely desensitized. It was like a little silly like haha like at the beginning. But we just saw so many naked people and so many different sizes and shapes of people that eventually we were just like, whatever. They're naked. I think it's one of those things where you have to get desensitized to it a little bit. But it's nice to be able to draw men because, you know, a lot of people just like drawing women. Someone's got to draw the dudes. Someone's got to draw the dudes. The dudes have got to get drawn. And you are the one who wants to do it. You are the one who wants to do it. I think, okay, so maybe I'll do an egg. Maybe I'll put an egg up here. I think an egg up here might be nice. You also draw what I was going to say you draw what you like. I'm not saying you like men, but you might be more interested in, like, comic stuff and all that, and usually that's men. So I feel like, I'm not saying you like men. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you might enjoy the content that is more prominently male. That sounded so mean. Like, you like men, that's why you draw them. That was not what I was saying. No! No, hold on. My light is like shot. I'm like a rotisserie chicken in the sun. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's different if your mom just found your notebook, but at the same time, I feel like she would understand if you're trying to draw, like trying to learn to draw. Like I was buying art books that were completely naked people. Like they had completely nude to study off of, and it was just nude photos. I mean, I think she knows the difference between like sexy art stuff and like, you know, like regular art stuff. Oh my god, that's very funny. That is very. At least you got to keep your clothes on. The people I've always considered doing the freaky stuff. Not freaky. It's not freaky, but I've always considered doing it because they make like a couple $100. But the thing is, they have to sit there on those cold chairs with their bare asses. Sometimes for a long time. Other times they have to move so much that it just looks uncomfortable. Like, might not be worth the money. It might not be worth the money. I don't know. I don't know. And some of them would not shut the hell up, and the teachers would be like, "You're here to work. Get naked and sit in the chair. Get naked and sit in the damn chair." You know what? Yeah. I mean, if you're drawing them sexual style, your mom would probably notice. Your mom would probably freaking notice if you're drawing them sexy, freaky style. That she may notice. That she might pick up on. If you're going full freak mode with it. Full freaky boy mode. What? You walked into something crazy. I'm like trying not to set myself on fire. There's a camera 1 inch from my head. Not a camera, a light like 1 inch from my head, and I feel like I'm about to burst into flames like an ant. Those people were getting paid. Those people were making money. Those people that were doing the nude modeling, they were not doing it for free. Sitting naked in a chair in art class. That is how we learned how to draw people. All of my drawing classes every day well, not every day, but a couple times a week for years, we had new drawing. I can move the light, but then it's like I have to move my whole setup because it's the odd light and it's kind of wrapped around my setup. So I'm just trying to like adjust myself. I have kind of a crazy setup in front of me. It's like my computer and my mic, everything's all twisted around each other. Yeah, if you don't sit in the chair, they just take you out. There's like a place where you go and learn how to do it. It's not that easy because they don't just sit there. They have to be like there was classes where they'd be like every 5 seconds move or every 10 seconds, and they'd be like, and then we'd have to draw them in each pose. So they had to be pretty good. Some of them were definitely better than others, and sometimes some of them were so big that like they were very hard to draw because of their girth. Sometimes it would be the same model. Like there were I had classes where we'd spend like 3 weeks just like the classes were all 3 hours long, so it would be 9 hours on one drawing. Then other classes it would be like a different person every few minutes. So it really depended on if the teacher was trying to have us draw like a really long pose or just lots of different poses. But usually it was different. Usually it was different. It was really fun, and I learned a lot, and you get very desensitized to the naked body. Like you realize how many different types of naked bodies there are like very quickly, because there were people that would come in that were like super in shape. It was awkward at the beginning when we were all like 18 and fresh, but like you get so used to it really fast cuz it's not sexual. It's not sexual. Well, they all got boners. Like we all would joke because a lot of them got boners but that was really not their fault. I think it was like half chubs, honestly. It was mostly half chubs. But I think it was just the environment. I think it was just the environment. I think I learned more from the quick adjustments because I never wanted to draw like the same. Like I have drawings from that I would spend hours and hours on, and I always thought the drawings that only took a couple seconds were better. Like I've always liked, I like a lot of like movement and hey, and I like a lot of things that are this drawing doesn't have a lot of movement, but like I was more focused on the shapes and stuff like that rather than just sitting and drawing the same pose. So that didn't really have interest in me, but like the people who really like to do super realistic, spend a lot of time on one thing drawings, they liked it when we would work on someone for a long time. Came down to personal preference. I've always liked to do things quick. I always say if I have to think about it for too long, it's gonna come out bad. I've always preferred fast poses. I think fast ones are more aesthetic. It's like the details can really ruin something a lot, and it's just like I like fast things. That's why I like cartoons, because it's just like a quick image. I don't know. That's what I like though. That's how I prefer it. To each their own. That is just always what I preferred. And it was especially hard when it was like an oil painting class and we would be oil painting the same person for a long time. It was not for me. But I took classes in everything. I've done oil painting, I've done realistic, I've done not realistic. If there was a class for it, I did that class. Because my program made us take 7 3-hour classes every semester. So it was a lot of drawing and painting. But you know what? If you like it, and you're learning from it, just enjoy it. Just ride it out. It's better to be doing some art than like doing art that you don't want to do. So if you're doing art that you want to do and you like how it's coming out, just ride the wave. Just ride the wave. I feel like whenever you have like a big motivation to do something, you should just go crazy with it. You should just go crazy with it. Enjoy it. It makes you happy. I love your VTuber. She's so cute. It's a lot of art, and it was a lot. Like it was a lot. People think art school is super easy and like everyone's just chilling and having fun. Art school is very hard. And I'm not saying that to be like, to be like defending it. Like art school is like a lot of freaking work. It's like a lot of freaking work. Like I was not able to party and have fun the way that my friends at other majors were doing. Like I could not do that because we had just like multiple projects a week, and then we'd have critiques. And kids would start crying in critiques, and it would be so uncomfortable. And I'd also be like, dude, you're 20 years old. You can't, or you're 18, 19, 20, whatever. You cannot be freaking crying it in front of your professors. Like, you can't. I get it. It hurts your feelings when they hate your stuff. But at the same time, like, you have to toughen up a little bit. Like, especially our teachers would be, like, people that were, like, of prevalence. Like really like important artists and stuff, like viz dev artists at like Blue Sky and stuff like that, and my classmates would be crying in front of them, and I'd be like, dude, have got to stop embarrassing yourself in front of these people, because like, you know, they could potentially give you jobs later. Art courses are freaking fun. Art courses are fun, but they're just a lot of work. People always shit on art classes like it's super easy, but like I think you should do it. I think if you have it, if you have the option, you should go for it. You love art. I don't know. People shit on art school a lot. I am an art school defender. I defend art school. I think that it's worth it. It is like anything else. It's gonna be what you make of it. It's gonna be what you make of it. Yeah, I mean, school is hard, but people really. I think that 18 is probably too young, and I only say this because you're spending so much money. People have to like really lock in college, and I feel like at 18 you don't realize how much you have to lock in college. But like to make it worth it, you really should be locking in. No matter what your major is, that's like the time to lock in, you know? And people at 18, I feel like people are not locking in, especially when they're just getting freedom from their parents. It's like they're just focused on that. Um I think just email a lot of people. Just email a lot of people. All of my freelance jobs I've gotten just through emailing, like just sending a lot of emails. And you can send your portfolio to like art. I don't know what the word for them is. They're like not talent directors, but they're like frick, what's the word? They're like agents. And if they like you, they can get you jobs. They take a little bit of money, but it's a good way to get jobs. I have done that several times. But it's you just gotta email. Email, email, email. Email, email, email. It's hard. It's all hard. Everything confuses the hell out of me. They're kind of like scouts, but they're more like agents. They just find you jobs and find things that kind of match your style. Um that has never happened in possession. They usually have a towel next to them, so if what they have to get up and use the restroom or something, they can always they always have, a towel around. And then we would always have to put like a heater by them because they would get so cold. It kind of looked sad up there. And or they'd be like, "Can I get a sip of water?" And one of us would have to get really close to their naked body and give them water. And we'd all be like, because we didn't want to touch them, you know what I mean? Not that like we were afraid of them, but you just didn't want to be inappropriate. But they usually had towels on for their dignity. For their dignity. You can sign up for live painting classes near you. I don't know where you live. It was obviously a lot easier in New York City. Like that was a lot easier. But like, you can. I know that they have them in Orlando. You could always sign up and do like a couple classes. And if make sure they're actually naked classes, because I feel like when they have clothes on, you learn a lot less. And that sounds really weird, but like, you might prefer it that way. But sometimes it would be cool because we'd have classes where they'd come in like big, crazy, like Renaissance fair outfits. And those were cool too because we got to learn all different types of like fabrics and things like that. Yeah, but you know, it's not all people who are really conventionally like perfect bodies. It's really not. A lot of the people had very unique bodies. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just different. I mean, I know you're a mom, so that definitely makes things a lot easier. I'm very in a different spot, so I have more free time. I just in a different spot. There's websites too. There's a website where you can get nude models. It's not pornographic or anything. It just comes up with nude models, and it like every 15 seconds or 30 seconds, a minute, whatever. Hi there, hello. It changes. I'll try to find the website and send it to you because I know your other account, but it's like, and you can do it at home on your computer. It's actually really helpful. It is very helpful because it has all the timers on it. So if you set it to like a minute, you can't draw for longer than a minute. It just disappears. I don't know. Art school is awesome. I liked art school, but I think that a lot of people who hate art school just didn't apply themselves, and that sounds mean, but like if you didn't try, you're gonna hate it because you wasted it. Like it's a big waste. It's also a big waste because for some people, because they don't actually really want to do art, they think they want to do art, and then they never drop out when they realize they don't. So that is a waste of money also. That is a waste of money. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, Goblin, for the 169. Woo! Woo! I am going to go spending it all in one place, baby. I'm going to go spending that all in one place, I got to say. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am always grateful. I am grateful for a penny. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, no, art school rocked though. It rocked. There was a lot of kids though who were super lazy, and I was like, just because you're in art school does not mean you can do nothing. They were just not feeling it. I think to each their own. It's like that in any school. There's gonna be exactly. It's literally it's what you put in, and I just think the reason I think 18 is very young to make that decision is just because it's like you're not. I don't think You might know exactly what you want to do, but it's hard to like put in all the effort that you need to when you're 18 years old because you're just especially if you're just getting freedom from your parents and you're just like escaping your parents kind of. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Like you're going to party and do stuff. Like I think people should not be pressured at 18 to start school. I don't think that's a I think the only people starting school at 18 should be people who are like already very mature and like know exactly what they want. But if you're not mature yet, it's probably best to just wait a little bit. Just wait, because it's so much money that if you waste it and you mess up in school, then it's a waste of money. Like if you don't do anything with it, or not that if you don't do anything with it, but if you don't apply yourself and you don't actually listen or pay attention and do your work, there's just no point of you being there. Then it becomes a waste of money. Then it's a waste. Yeah, I think that it's a maturity thing more than anything. Like someone might know exactly what they want to do at 18, but that doesn't mean they're ready to start doing it. I think a lot of 18-year-olds need to like experience living away from their parents first, like, and then do the college thing. So that way they can get whatever partying they need to get out. Because I think that's the problem for a lot of people is they just want to party, which is normal at 18. That's not like a crazy thing, but you can't, it's a lot of money to waste. Also, it's a lot of money. Yeah, I think that it can. You got to live the path that's best for you. I mean, I think that I'm always grateful I went to school in a big city. I think going to school in New York City was literally the coolest experience ever. Whenever people are like, "Oh, that must have been a huge waste of money. It must have been expensive." I'm like, it was cost a lot of money, and I'm in debt because of it. But like, I don't regret it by any means. I love it. Like, I'm so glad I got to experience it. But I could have saved a lot of money in other ways. I think everyone just got to do what works best for them. And besides, I mean, you got to have beautiful little wonderful daughters, so that's the best thing ever. And you probably did save money, so hell yeah, hell yeah. I think having a kid is always something awesome. It's always awesome. There's no wrong order to do things. It's just whatever order works best for you. It's just the order that works best for you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think at 18, you're just still a baby. Like 18 is very young. If you talk, well, I talk to 18-year-olds because I have 18-year-olds in my family, and they say stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're a child. Like they're very different. You know what I mean? I feel the same way. New York City is weird because it's like one of those places where you like have so much shit to say about it, but like you want to go back so bad. It's very weird. Like I know that's how I feel about it. I'm like, New York City, there was cockroaches and everything was $1 million, and I'm like, but I'd move back there in a heartbeat. I'd move back. But it's also supposedly gotten more dangerous, which I usually think is bullshit. Like I tend to think that's bullshit, but I've seen a lot of videos that do make it look like it's kind of getting worse. I've heard supposedly it's getting worse. I think that's probably a lot of places. I think right now everything's probably just getting bad, like with crime and stuff. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't. Part of that is like fear mongering, so I don't necessarily believe it, but it's still kind of scary. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I lived. It really depends on where you live. When I lived near Gramercy Park, I didn't see any crime, and then when I moved, draw and wop, and then when I moved to the Lower East Side, then there was a lot of crime. Someone got stabbed like really bad right outside, but they survived right outside of my apartment, and I heard them screaming for help, but I couldn't see them, so I didn't know what to do, so I did not call, and I feel so guilty about that still. I still feel guilty about that. This looks like it's from Paper Origami King, which I freaking love. I love Paper Mario is not Origami. Well, I mean, yeah, Origami King, but it looks like it's from Paper Mario, which I freaking love. I love my Paper Mario. I can't lie. Oh, I can't lie. I think Paper Mario has like the most beautiful aesthetic ever. I love when things look like they're made of like paper stacked on top of each other. I like the look of like Eric Carle, like that kind of art, just stacked paper. The original South Park. The original South Park was hand drawn. The original South Park was hand drawn. South Park is so freaking good. I'm always on here talking about South Park. I freaking love South Park though. I love my South Park. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you as always. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for coming. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know so many kids who went to art school and then I am literally Cartman IRL. I'm literally Cartman IRL. It's true. Paper Mario on Switch was awesome. My only thing was like, why the frick was it so long? It was really, really long. Like, I was like, why is this Mario game 40 hours long? Which I didn't, like, I wasn't mad at it because I feel like I was getting my money worth out of it because those freaking games are expensive. But, like, it just felt way longer than it should have been. Like, it just felt very long. I was, like, shocked by it. Ooh, it's so long. I'm sorry. Oh my god, my feet, they're numb. I've numbed my toes. Oh, my toes. My little toes. But the earlier ones are also very good. I just like the art style, honestly. I'm just really biased because I like the art style. I really like the art style. If the art in a game is good, I like it automatically. But then again, I haven't played Cuphead, and Cuphead is, like, literally so up my alley. Cuphead is so freaking beautiful. I like the way Cuphead looks a lot. Cuphead is gorgeous. Literally, God said, not on my good Christian stream. You are not making any pee-pee jokes. Cuphead is supposed to be, like, really hard, too. Is it, like, Dark Souls hard? That is what I've heard. I heard it was, like, Dark Souls hard. Maybe that's a little dramatic. But, like, I heard it was a very difficult game. I've seen some of the bosses on, like, top hardest bosses list. But I also feel like that's a little dramatic to say it's, like, a Dark Souls game. Yeah, that's what I figured. I couldn't imagine it would be that bad. I personally thought it wouldn't be that bad. It's like a side scroller, isn't it? That's extremely insane. Is that real, or are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? See, I don't know. I guess it depends on the type you're used to playing. I'm not really good at side scrollers, so it might be hard for me. It might be hard for me. Oh, my leggies. My poor leggies. I'm strucken down. Oh, okay. The boss fights look hard just because it's, like, platforming. Like, it's not just freaking fighting. It's, like, trying to platform and do all that at the same time, which looks tough. That part looks very tough. More so than, like, when I play Dark Souls, it's like you really just focus on the boss. It's, like, trying to battle. There's that one Dark Souls boss who's such bullshit. It's the freaking big tree, and that one is like a, that one feels like a platforming, and it sucks. It's the big freaking tree. It's the witches one. Oh my god, that one sucks so bad. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's the same with Dark Souls bosses. Most of them you can tell, once you figure out their tells and stuff, they're a lot easier. They're a lot easier. It's the tree. Which one is it? You guys know the Dark Souls boss I'm talking about? It's like pieces of it fall down while you're running up. It literally just turns into like a platforming like thing. It's very stupid. It's very stupid. I get what they were going for, but I don't want to have to worry about that when I'm worrying about a boss that... Bed of Chaos, thank you. That one, I don't want to worry about that when I'm trying to, like, also play a game. Like, not play a game, but, like, get through a boss fight. I don't know. It's not for me. That was not for me. Cockhead? Does he have a penis on his head? Does he really? Does he really? Do I have to look at this? Am I gonna have to look at this? Am I gonna have to check this one out? I think the best Dark Souls boss, like, visually, is, the one that's a big skeleton. He begins with an N. He's like a giant, skeleton, and he's, like, got other made-up little skeletons. And he's like, jeez. I can't remember any names. I can't remember any names. He's like a big skeleton dude. I wish that someone's gonna say his name and I'm like, obvious, but I'm an idiot, so I missed it. I'm an idiot, and so I missed it. I have not played Sekiro because people said Sekiro would be too hard for me, and I was like, okay. Alright, I'm not doing that. I'm not struggling more than I have to. Nito! Oh my god, yes. See, I know their names. I know it begin with an N, but, like, when I'm streaming, my brain goes into, like, draw and chat mode, and it forgets any information I've ever held in it. I don't think he's, like, the best boss by any means. I don't at all, but I think that his design is really cool. I mean, people put such high effort into memes now. Nito, yeah. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like people put really high effort into their memes. People do a good job when it comes to making dumb mean stuff. I'm just surprised that exists. I'm surprised that the, Cuphead people didn't sue. I'm surprised. I guess it's parody, so I guess they can't. But I've always wanted to play Cuphead, but I just heard it was really hard. I think I would get... I don't know. I think I might embarrass myself if I play Cuphead on stream. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to embarrass myself and be really bad at it. I'm too scared. What if I suck at it? Oh, cockhead. Oh, okay. Is it hard? Because just because it's a joke stream doesn't mean it's a Assy McGee. Oh my god. Did you guys ever play the Alice games? Those games freaking rock. They're like the macabre. They're Alice in Wonderland, but they're like Dark Alice kind of. I don't know if you guys would have ever played them. They're really fun. Is it cockhead hard? Oh my god. You guys are getting me to say things. I'm being manipulated. Alice Madness Returns. Yes. When I was a little and I was playing that game, not little, but when I was a lot younger and I played that game, there was a mod that made everything very, like, paused. And so you could totally cheat through it. And I did it the first time like that. Because I was scared. It was a little scary. It was a little scary. I think Madness Returns is the newer one, but the OG one was when I was a lot younger, and that one had like an option where you could just like go through all the levels and everyone would be paused. And it was very scary because sometimes they would unpause and I'd start pissing my pants. I love the art and I love like the theme. I think the Disney stuff being dark kind of gets like old. And I know it's not technically Disney, but at this point Alice in Wonderland is Disney. It feels like Disney. So sometimes I feel like that gets a little old, but they did a really good job. They did a good job. It's like I thought they were good games. I thought they were very fun games. Well, I thought they were fun games, but they're kind of horror, but not really. Well, I mean, they are horror technically, but they're just kind of like more about like the world. I think the world that you go into. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Hello, Andre. Hello, hello, hello. What are we giggling about? What are we giggling about, Andre? What do we have? Is there anything you have to share with the class, sir? Anything to share with the class? All right. What next? I want to put a little fishy. I think that the green is too. It's too like close to his green. Maybe I'll fix that. No, it's like too. Something about the green is too close to his green. I'm trying to fix this. It's too close. It doesn't look like I have to fix it. I like my colors super bright, and it does look brighter on your screen than my screen, but it's like blends too much. I'm gonna try and do a different, like a darker green. I'm gonna change the green a little bit because it's blending too much, and it's oh yeah, pissing my pants. I pissed my pants a million times in my life. I'm just a pants pisser. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please, I promise I'm not a pants pisser. I don't want it to get out there that I'm a freaking pants pisser. It's the last thing I need. People are gonna start saying I'm pissing my pants all the time. I did piss my pants once at Disney World. I did. I can't lie. I cannot tell a lie. I did. Now that I've said I'm a pants pisser, it's gonna start coming out that people are gonna make Stephanie pisses her pants. No, I don't wear diapers. I don't. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue everyone who says I'm a pants pisser. Everyone who says I'm a pants pisser is getting freaking sued. Getting freaking sued. I know, that's probably the worst thing I could have said is I piss my pants. But I don't do it, like, often. But, like, everyone has pissed their pants once or twice accidentally. Come on. Come on. Am I wrong? I don't think so. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I think that people just don't want to admit it. They're just afraid to admit to themselves the truth. They fear the truth, you know? They fear the truth. I don't like this right here, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Ah! He's gone! He's gone! He's gone. He's gone. Something about the green, on top of the green is, like, really turning me off. Not, like, freaky way, but, like, something about it is off. It doesn't look right. I don't know. It's looking bad, and I have to fix it. It must be fixed. You've never pissed your pants? It's coming. Just wait until you're a little older. Like, it happens to everybody. If you've never been running to use the bathroom and been like, I can't make it. Okay, well, maybe it's different for men. Maybe men got a better hold of their pee-pees. Maybe men got a better hold. Oh, God. I'm getting a text message. Oh, no. What could it possibly say? Oh, no. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, no. It was my online therapist asking me a question. I have great mental health. I'm talking about pissing my pants on stream. That is someone who has awesome mental health, I say. I say that's someone whose mental health is sick and goated. Oh, of course. If you pissed yourself in the ocean on purpose, just make sure you're away from people. That's all I say. Just make sure you're not around people, you know? But I understand. That's all I'm saying. Ew, once I was swimming in the ocean and a tampon floated by me, like a used one, and I was like, okay, time to get out of the water. Time to get out of the water. I still remember it to this day because it was so gross. It was still gross. Just piss on your enemies to like show dominance. Just go pissing on your enemies, man. That's the power move. That's an unstoppable power move. If you piss on your enemies, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be shocked. They're gonna be too shocked to react. So you take them by surprise by pissing on them. You just gotta piss on them, man. That's the goblin. That's the most goblin-headed freak mode thing I've ever heard in my life. That is true goblin core. Pissing on by your desk and letting it ferment is something that's like Asmongold. Ew, man. One time my mom was in the lazy river and someone pooped in the lazy river and they had to shut it all down because someone pooped in it as a joke. People are nasty. People are gross. I don't know if it was a little kid. Maybe a little kid had an accident, but I have a feeling it was a teenager being like a little shit. Excuse the pun, but I have a feeling it was just a naughty teenager. Just a naughty one. Yeah, you're very serious as a Discord mod. You're quite serious. The problem with having a million layers is trying to find out where your layers are. Like, what the hell is even that? Where is that layer even? Oh, wait, I found it. Where is that layer even? Where are you? The angel of my nightmares. Cannot sleep, cannot dream tonight. Lazy river turd, actually, that person should have been taken out. They should have been removed from the world, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that's diabolical. Doing a lazy river turd is literally diabolical behavior. Like, that is antisocial behavior, if you ask me. If you freaking ask me, that is, they took it too far with that. They took it too far. Where are you? I did not, yeah, if you're pooping in the lazy river as a joke, you're ruining, it's also like you're just ruining other people's experiences. Like, I understand it was probably a teenager doing a joke. That is a sad song. Sometimes when I'm moving my drawing in and out, I feel like a DJ. It's like, boop, 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 boop. Like, that's how it feels. I'm not trying to, like, give you, like, I probably just made one of you throw up, but I'm not trying to, I promise. I promise. I'm not trying to make anyone sick. I'm not trying to make anyone sick here. This is definitely not my favorite drawing I've done. However, it's coming together a lot better than I thought it was at the beginning. I thought at the beginning of the stream I was going to have to abort this puppy. I thought she was going to have to go. Lazy river diarrhea is I actually think that if that happens, that they just close it down. Just burn the place down, because I don't know how you'd have to replace all the water. You'd have to replace all the water. It's really funny, though, when I see those signs that are like, please don't swim if you have had diarrhea or haven't had diarrhea. No, please don't swim if you've had diarrhea in the past week, because I'm like, a lot of people get diarrhea, like, every week. Like, who does that sign apply to? Who does that sign freaking apply to? Is that not a normal thing? Dude, people be pooping, the people in general in Walmart, on a serious note, are so gross. Like, I find food half opened. I find, like, people's drinks left around. It takes 1 second to find a garbage can. Just hold your shit. Like, that piss, I feel so bad for the workers that are having to deal with that shit. Like, it literally just like, handle your business. Those signs are really funny. Those signs are very funny. It's like, damn, it's so strict. It's so freaking strict. You can't have had a little bit of diarrhea in the past week. Like, not even, like, freaking a little bit. Relax. Relax. Is there a reason they pooped on the wall? Did they ever explain it? Or just like, you just accepted that they did that? Because that doesn't seem like a normal thing that people do. I'm just curious. Had they had diarrhea? Were they sick? Were they, like, ill? Because if someone's ill, they can't control it. I mean, if they're shitting on the walls, like, sometimes you got that stomach flu, man. Sometimes the stomach flu, I'm being freaking vulgar here, but if you get the stomach flu, man, you're pooping on anything and everything around you. Like, I'm not to be super gross, I'm sorry, but like, stomach flu will have you doing things that you did not know possible. The stomach flu is so bad. I got the stomach flu at Disney once, and it was the worst experience. It was so shitty, literally. It was bad. Sorry to gross you guys out. I'm sorry, but we're all people here. We're all people here, man. We're all regular folk. That is insane. I don't know why people do that. At that point, you're already stealing. Just go out the door with it. Like, you're already stealing. You're literally already doing it. People who steal at Walmart are ballsy, because I've heard Walmart prosecutes, and I've seen videos of people getting prosecuted at Walmart for, like, $10 items. Like, they don't fuck around. I know Target will wait a little bit, but after my experience with with Target and shoplifting, I'm never, ever, 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 ever going back into a Target. It was not even my fault. It was an accident, but I'm still afraid. I'm still afraid. The second wall pooper, that is insane. That is insane. I literally cannot believe how gross people can be. People can be so fucking gross. I'm convinced that, like, if people didn't have the social pressures of other people coming in their house, some people would live like actually animals. And they do. There's, like, hoarders and stuff who live like that. Which makes me sad. Hoarders make me sad. I get sad when I think about hoarders, honestly. Because it's just such a, like, a shitty way to live your life. And, like, I don't know. That's like a mental disease, though. That is, like, mental. That, I guess it's not their fault at that point. But it does, when I watch show Hoarders, I do get annoyed. I do get annoyed. I get annoyed because I'm like, please just throw it out. I want to just say, like, why can't someone go in your house and just throw out all your belongings? But I know they have a mental disorder, and, like, that would make them, like, spiral. So I guess that's not the way to do it. I honestly don't know. I like having a clean place. Like, you can see a lot of clutter behind me. I have the thing on to make it blurry, but, like, it's clean. You know what I mean? It's very clean. They're people, too. Of course they're people, too. I don't want any bad stuff to happen to them. It's just, like, I want to help them. I want to help them by getting rid of all their shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't they know that they don't need that old frickin' newspaper from 1964? Don't they know? It's sad. It's very sad. It's no way to live. It's no way to live. Oh, yeah. There's messy and there's dirty in my mind. Messy is, like some clothes on the floor, like, normal living. Dirty is, like, rotting food and stuff. That's like when you get bugs and shit. That's really where it gets really bad. But, like, definitely it's not the same because a lot of people have some clutter. But, like, I don't like messy clutter, but I like having a lot of stuff. But I'm not dirty. I don't leave, like, dirty dishes and stuff. I feel like that's where it gets nasty. Where it gets a little bit gross. It gets a little bit icky. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Especially if people once you get bugs and stuff, then it's like, alright, something must be done. Something must be done. This is coming out a lot better than I thought. It's very much like Paper Mario-ish to me. Let me see where I can put this. I'm always trying to find out which layers I can use. I am so bad at keeping my layers and stuff organized. I just put them anywhere. I just put stuff anywhere. The good thing about layers is that I can erase things like that. If I don't like it, I can erase it. Once I merge it, I can't do that. Once I merge it, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, the shoes. I have to do the shoes, too. I love when things look like this with the papery style. Someone said I was like, Eric Carle, and I was like, that is the best compliment I've ever heard in my life. That is the nicest compliment ever! It was very nice. It made me almost cry. But I do try to keep clean. Unrelated. I'm just saying, I try to keep clean. I might joke about pissing my pants, but I'm a pretty clean person. I'm pretty clean. I just like to have a lot of, like, items. Like, I like to go thrifting and find cool stuff, but I don't buy stuff I don't have room for. I also think a lot of people just, like, have too much shit. I honestly think if you need a storage facility, I'm very clean. I'm very, very clean. If you need a storage facility, you probably just have too much shit, honestly. You probably have too much shit that you gotta get rid of. I'm very afraid of bugs. I'm honestly just terrified of roaches, because I had roaches in art school, and I'm just too scared to ever get them again. I'm scared. I live in fear. I'm always afraid. I always wonder how the Twitch viewing, or the X viewing thing works, because, I can't see it. Like, I was talking about this earlier. I don't know what people stream on X. Like, I'm very curious what people usually stream on there. I am quite curious, because I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen... Literally, if you have enough stuff to fill a storage unit and you're not moving, that's like, there's something wrong. There's too much. I don't understand why people own so many books, because in my eyes, it's like, go to the library. But, like, I understand that people like to collect different things. I just don't understand it. I feel like I'm the only person who's ever streamed on X. But, like... I don't understand it. That's what I literally thought it was. Crashing, people having mental breakdowns, and like, things like this. Like, I'm so confused. I don't mind being the only one. I do not mind. I don't mind, but I'm just confused as to like what it's for. Yap, 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 yap. I'm a yapper. Okay, all right, I'm a yapper. I be yapping. This is known. This is known, baby. That's so many books, though. I feel like at that point, just go to the library. Like, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy, but I feel like just the library would seem more like I don't know. I just feel like you'd have a better time just buying stuff at the library. Dude, no worries, Hayden. You're it's super late for you. I never expect you to be here. I'm always delighted when you're here, but like, there's never any pressure because your time zone is crazy. Also, there's never any pressure for anyone to be here. I love it when you guys are here, and supporting, but there's never any pressure. Never any pressure. I'm never gonna be like one of the people on here is like, what do you mean you missed my stream? What do you mean you made my stream? Everyone has lives, man. Books are okay, but no, books are great, but like, why not the library, dude? I love the library. Maybe it's a poor person thing. Maybe it's because I grew up kind of poor. I'm just like a big freaking fan of the library. I feel like you can save so much money. And also, how many people do you actually ever go back and read those books? Is my question. Because if you don't, what is the point? If you don't just like if you don't like read them, why do you need to own them? You know what I mean? Like once you read it, why do you have to own the book? Why must you own the book? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm crazy. Call me crazy. Okay, if you don't have a library, I guess that's different. But wouldn't it be easier to like not to like do something else with the books? Because buying the books seems very expensive. Like books are not cheap. Books are expensive. I can't believe how expensive they are. Knowledge is freaking expensive. Alright, I mean, I guess it depends on everyone's situation. My library is about 30, 40 minutes away, and it's like in the city, so I get that. Oh, I get that. I wish I had the attention span to read paper books, but I really don't have it anymore. I really do a lot of audiobook stuff because I don't have the attention span anymore. I just don't have it. Oh, I just don't have it. It doesn't have every book, but I feel like a lot of people that own a lot of books, they're not reading their books anyways. Like, I feel like it's a lot of people buy 1,000,000 books and they just display them, but they never read them. So they become, like, extremely expensive decorations. Like, more so than, like, things that they're going to actually use, you know? They're just, like, fancy props. If that makes any sense. Like, because I don't see people read... Like, people don't usually reread the same thing many times. But, like, how often do you reread... Is it a collector thing, is what I'm asking. Like, do you collect them knowing you're not going to reread them, or do you actually plan on rereading all your books? Also, where do you get books that it's, like, a reasonable price? Because Amazon is super, super expensive sometimes. I don't know. I guess used bookstores, but I would imagine used bookstores aren't in a lot of places. I would imagine. Oh, okay, yeah. If you inherited them, that's different. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just genuinely curious because I see houses that have like thousands of books, and I'm like, there's no way that they're like reading and using all those freaking books. I mean, I would say, yeah, if they're not watching them, I would say, yeah, probably that seems like a lot of waste. But like, it's also not. It's to each their own. It doesn't make sense to me, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure they don't like... They wouldn't understand... Oh my god, Peppo's licking his butthole. I'm sure they wouldn't, like, understand why I collect Sesame Street plush. You know what I mean? So I don't judge. I'm just curious. Because I am not... It doesn't make sense in my brain. Because in my brain, it's like, you read a book and that's usually it. You might read it one more time. Maybe. Maybe. Peppo's licking his butthole. He's right behind me doing it. But I've got him blurred. For privacy reasons, I'm protecting his dignity. I'm protecting his dignity by blurring his beehole. Or his whole form. I've got to protect my sweet Peppo boy. I've got to protect him from perverts. From the perverts. Not that you guys are perverts, but you never know where someone's lurking. You never freaking know. Should I do that behind his eye? No, he looks crazy. He looks methed out. I'm sorry, I have to take this off because it's stabbing me in my head. It's stabbing me in my head. I'm sorry, I know that my hair is crazy, but like that, there's a piece of plastic on there that's broken, and it was stabbing me so bad it was gonna start giving me a headache. I gotta protect my baby. I got to protect my baby. Target always has good sales. I mean, I can't go back to Target because I accidentally stole something, but Target does always have good sales. It was an accident. I didn't mean to steal nothing. I didn't mean to steal nothing, but I did accidentally steal. I don't understand why they do this whole stupid background color thing. It makes no sense to me. Let me choose my own freaking layer for my background color to go on. Let me choose it myself. Okay, so what happened was I was checking out, and I rung it up all normal. I wasn't stealing anything on purpose. And then I put my card in, and then for some reason I got distracted, so I just pulled my card out and thought it was approved without like putting in the code. So it didn't it's like it didn't go through. So then the next person must have reported it, and then next time I went to Target after accidentally stealing $40 worth of stuff, they were following me around the store. It was very uncomfortable. They were literally following me around the store, and then they were like waiting there with police. I didn't get questioned because I didn't steal anything the next time, but now I'm too scared to go back. I'm terrified of going back and getting in trouble. I'm literally terrified. I've got fears. I've never stolen anything on purpose in my life. Like, not to be a goody two shoes, but I really haven't. So like I'm just scared that they're gonna arrest me for stealing $40 worth of stuff. I don't want to get arrested. My parents will be so mad at me. Oh my god, Goblin, my dad would love that joke. My dad would love that joke. If I got in trouble for stealing, my parents would be so mad at me. I'm 30 and I don't steal. It's not like I'm a freaking klepto. It was totally an accident. It was totally an accident. I'm not a bandit. I did it one time. And now I can't go. And I love Target. It sucks. I want to go to Target. And I can't. It's so sad. It's so sad. I'm an outlaw on the run, baby. I'm an outlaw on the freaking run. I'm literally low-key on the run. Like, I avoid Target like the plague. I could probably go to a different Target, but I straight up avoid it like the plague. I mean, that happens. It's like, I don't think they get mad over stuff like that. I think they just got mad because it looked like I was purposely stealing. But I would think that a box of... as long as it's just like one thing, one time, I'm surprised that they would care. Like, I don't think they care. Which is why I'm surprised that they gave a shit that I accidentally stole $40 worth of stuff. It's not a lot of stuff. And it was an accident. I would never steal that on purpose. I would never do that on purpose. Okay, where's his thumb supposed to be? Because I definitely... Oh, there's his thumb. There we go. I was like, that's not where a thumb goes. That's not where a thumb goes at all. That is not where a thumb goes. It's literally girl home base, and I can't go back. Peppo's wilding out. Peppo's going crazy. Peppo's going nuts behind me. He's going kind of nutty. He's going nutty behind me. He's freaking out. I don't know what he's doing. Aww, that's really sad. That's really sad. I mean, that's cute, though. That's good that you knew to give them back. When I was a kid, I used to steal, Pokemon cards. I used to steal so many Pokemon cards when I was a kid, and then my mom made me stop. She was like, Stephanie, you can't do that anymore. You must stop. And then I stopped. Target is when you're a woman, Target is like, not being able to go to Target, I feel like I'm suffering a punishment worse than if they just put me in jail for a night. I literally may have preferred just going to jail for a night. But I would not want to have that on my record. Like, I wouldn't want it to have a thievery on my record. But I kind of wish that I could go back to Target. I probably could. I'm probably being overdramatic. I'm just really scared of getting in trouble. Because I've never gotten in trouble before. I've never gotten in trouble before. Not to sound like a total freaking goody two-shoes loser, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I have not. I'm not usually one to get in or cause any trouble. Parents be scaring the shit out of their kids when they steal. I don't know what it is. It's like, I think parents have a big fear of their kids ending up like juvenile delinquents or whatever. So they're just like, I gotta scare this kid so bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. That must have been so traumatic, Leprechauny. That must have been horrifying. I would have been so pissed. I would have went home and told my mom. I would have totally went home and told my mom. And I would have been like, Mom, you must get my toys back. And then I would have got bullied for ratting them out. But I would have cried, for sure. I would have cried. I always, when I had to do, like, parties with piñatas, I'd always pick up the toys and give it to other kids, and my mom would get so mad at me. She'd be like, you have to take the toys, Stephanie. You take it for yourself. But I didn't want to. I just wanted to give it to the other kids. I mean, cheating on tests is normal. You're only hurting yourself when you cheat on a test, too. It's not like you're hurting anyone else, you know? So as long as you know you're hurting yourself in the long run. I mean, high school math, looking back at it now, is just such bullshit. Like, literally none of that stuff I have ever used again. I'm sure some people need it, like, some people need high school math and stuff like that, but I am not one of those people. Fair. I mean, I went to summer school and it sucked, so I feel you. what is the sketch? I have the hands on the sketch. Why am I struggling so hard? Why am I struggling so hard? Why am I struggling the way that I'm struggling? And this one would just not be like that. I just want it to be simple. Simple! I mean, I literally haven't used anything. I have not used a single bit of anything that I learned in any of the high school maths. Perhaps if I was doing like a job like engineering, I would have needed them. However, I clearly am no engineer, so I have not had any need for any of that. Like I've never used algebra or anything like that again. It was looking back, those classes all really should have been optional, but like I guess not because you don't know what you're gonna need. But like, why was I crying over algebra? I never needed algebra in my life, and I would be crying hysterically over algebra. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. But I would be having a fit. I had to go to summer school because I wouldn't wear my glasses because I thought I looked really bad. Math is not fun. Math is fun if you like math and you're good at it, but for everyone else it sucks. For everyone else math sucks. I don't know, I want to make this style like pretty lineless, so I should probably avoid as many lines as possible. I should avoid as many lines as possible. I could make the hands lineless, but that might look too crazy, so I think I'll stick with this. The white kind of comes up at the back of his tail, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of the sketch now, and I could probably get rid of the Yoshi, like the actual Yoshi. I don't know. I haven't had to use geometry. I haven't had to use any of it, but I will say I did go to art school. Like I did not have any like math requirements or anything. I had a couple of like regular class requirements in school, but it was like history and literature. It was stuff like that. It was never anything like it was never math. We never needed math in art school. I would have probably cried hysterically if we needed math in art school. I'm so bad at math. Math can be useful, I'm sure, if you're like anything else, but it's if you're an English major or an art major, like why torture people? Why torture people? You know we're not using that shit. You know we're not using it, so why do that to us? It's hard enough. Life is hard enough on these freaking streets. I don't know if I want this to have. Maybe I'll try a different version, because I don't know. I don't think I really like the lines on the hands. I don't think I really like that. I like this, but I don't think I like that. I don't know. I think the lines ruin the linelessness. The lines ruin the linelessness. I can't have any lines, but it's a little hard to make it look good with no lines, with like hands and stuff. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my go, my all. Whenever I get a message, I get scared. Oh, I get so scared. I don't know. When I get a message and it's like someone sending me a TikTok, I feel like I'm like living in, oh, that looks stupid. I feel like I'm living in like a dystopian reality. Like whenever it's a TikTok, I'm like, please, no more. No more TikToks. No more TikToks. No more TikToks. Please. I'm so tired. TikToks. No more TikToks. Oh my god, Alex! You're the TikTok sender. You're the freaking TikTok sender. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 gamer. Hey, hey, hey. I'm sitting here like, whenever I get TikToks, and meanwhile, it's my TikTok sender. It's the TikTok sender herself. Jeez Louise, sister. Jeez Louise. I'm drawing Yoshi. 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 He's sitting on a little log. Not a log. This is not a log. That is not a log. What am I, going stupid or something? I do not think that anything World War II discussion would I could talk about any of that. I think that history is very cool, but like I don't know enough to say anything educated. I would just sound like more of a buffoon than usual. Somehow more of an idiot than usual. Somehow more of an idiot. I would just be like, the war was bad. War is not good. Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub, Alex. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. I'm sitting here. I love you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Hitler was not a very nice freaking person. Yeah, that's true. That's true history facts right there. That's true history facts right there. That is history. He sounds like a freaking jerk. Oh yeah, if you prime sub to me before, check to see if it's available again because they don't auto sub, guys. I hate self promoting. I feel really bad, but they don't auto resub. So if you have one, I would really appreciate you. I would really appreciate you throwing me a sub. No pressure, but if you wanted to check, I will love you forever. Me love you long time. That's maybe a little dramatic, but I will appreciate you. Sitting on a log, or am I going stupid? I'm an idiot sometimes. I'm an idiot sometimes. I'm not so smart. I'm not so smart. Me and the brain, we don't get along. I'm here just to make art, okay? I'm here to just draw and doodle and have some fun. And have some fun. It's interesting that the Prime subs don't resub. But I guess that makes sense. I did not know that. That sounds like an incredibly intricate piece of art. That sounds like an art that we would have been, like, forced to do in art school. Like, they would have been like, here's a project. That sounds a very art school, art. I like Wawa. But if I had to pick Jersey Mike's or Subway, I think that Jersey Mike's is probably better quality, but Subway has that, like, really nostalgic taste. So, I don't know. Like, Subway, but it is kind of weird how every single Subway sandwich tastes exactly the same. They all kind of taste the same. I have to draw them on Titty Tuesday. Titty Tuesday is when I draw the big titty girls. Titty Tuesday gets the big booby girls. Zenless Zone Zero. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leprechauny. I'm glad you like him. I'm glad you like the guy. Oh, I'm glad you like him. I was getting a little worried at the beginning because he wasn't, the sketch wasn't going so great. He's not the best thing I've ever drawn, but he came out a lot better than I was expecting, so I'm pretty happy with him. Although, I might just not give the blue. I was going to give the blue, like, a background, but maybe I'll just, I don't know. Let me see it if I put it over white. If I put it over white, how it looks. Oh, okay. Maybe that's okay. Jimmy doesn't give you enough meat. Jimmy's got to give you more meat. Sorry. I'm sorry. There's something wrong with me brain. I say things that are stupid. Oh, I say things that are dumb. Jimmy doesn't give you all his meat. Jimmy's got to give more meat. I'm sorry. That's making me giggle. That's making me giggle. I don't know why I'm finding it so funny. It's making me giggles. I think I'm going to do Jimmy's more focused on other things. Jimmy focuses on his other talents. Jimmy, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Jimmy's focusing on his other talents, okay? He might not have the meat, but he's got other things going on for him. So, you know, Jimmy's just got gifted in other ways, okay? We can't be too harsh on Jimmy. See you next time, Jaden. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate you. Exactly. He's about the motion in the ocean. We're too harsh on him. We're too harsh on him. I don't want to overwork this. I might put in a cloud, and then I will leave this be for a little bit. I don't want to overwork. Jimmy has a lot of meat. Some people would say Jimmy has even too much meat, okay? Maybe someone doesn't have, you know, maybe someone who's got room for way too much meat would say that, but actually Jimmy, for a person who's got the right amount of space, has just enough, and maybe even too much meat. Actually, that's what I'm saying about Jimmy. Jimmy's just you know, Jimmy's throwing hog for the right catcher, if you get what I'm saying. I don't think he has enough meat. Jimmy for the right catcher, he's got enough meat, okay? Yeah, maybe the Jimmy's just blessed in another department. Maybe Jimmy's just blessed in another way. Jimmy's working with what he got, okay? Jimmy's gonna start crying. Jimmy is blessed with his skills. Mr. Jared Fogle has, you know, what happened to Jared Fogle? His life, he's a bad person. So you know what? Jimmy's trying his freaking best. Jimmy's trying his best. His man witch. He's trying his dang best. Oh, and thank you, and welcome to the chat, by the way. Welcome to the chat. You made me laugh. You made me laugh, Colors of Autumn. Welcome to the chat. Manwich was clever. The problem all along is that we're too focused on the amount of meat and not the amount of love in the meat. Okay? We need to focus on the amount of love in the meat. The amount of love. I know Jimmy is sitting there. Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You did not have to do that. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You did come in at a very goofy conversation. I hope you don't mind hearing too much about Jimmy's meat, but thank you so much. And thank you for joining the chat. Thank you. Oh, we're a goofy bunch. I like to draw dumb stuff like this and talk about dumb stuff like Jimmy's. There's a guy named Jimmy in the chat who's just having the worst day of his life. I don't think I should say that. I'm gonna say that I should not say that. I'm gonna say I should not say that. Yeah, no, Jimmy's having the worst day of his life. He's crying because this is bringing back his trauma. His trauma's all coming back to him. He's already dealt with this in therapy. Alright, so we got our boy Yosh. He's chilling. He's chilling with the egg. Apparently he's got... That's right, Jimmy. We believe you can throw that hog. It's about the motion of the ocean, baby. Don't let these people scare you. It's about the motion of the ocean, baby. That's what they're all talking about. Poorly endowed Jimmy. He's already left the stream. He's already on the phone with his therapist. He's like, they're bringing it up again. It's not my fault. It's genetic. That's so sweet of you, Goblin. That's so kind. All right, let's merge all these layers. They look so scary when you're merging them. It's like the shadow of Yoshi. Like, if you look at the layers, it's kind of hard to see, but it's like a deep, dark demon version of Yoshi. All right, there's our boy Yosh. I don't really want to do that. Ole Harbo. I think that sounds like a very bad experience. I think, I don't want to do that. Jimmy, you know what? Jimmy's got a good heart. He doesn't need a vegan alternative. He's got soul, and he's got heart. Jimmy's got more action than you. You know what? No one's disappointed with Jimmy until he gets to the action. Then they go, oh, dang it. Oh, freaking dang it. Oh, man. Who should we draw next? I can't remember who we're talking about next. I always have pictures of a bunch of random Pokemon so that I can be prepared to draw them. I can be prepared. I did Boo last night. Oh, I wanted to show you. If you didn't see earlier, I did a stream earlier, and I wanted to share my, my doodles from earlier. I wanted to show my doodles from earlier. These ones! I did these all earlier today. I did some mons. But who is next? Yoshi was my first victim. Maybe I should draw Mario from memory. Meow! Yeah, my cat is sitting right next to me. She says, meow, 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 meow. She's a crazy girl. Mario. Thank you. We're drawing. We're talking about meat. We're having fun. Baby Mario. I think in my brain, Baby Mario is just big-headed Mario. I just want to see if I have to draw Mario from memory really quick, what he would look like. Because I feel like I would know, but I also feel like I always think I know, and then I look at what I've drawn, and I'm like, oh no. I've resurrected some sort of demon. Yep, that's certainly not Mario. Who the hell is that? Who is this? He's got his mustache. Like, I would have bet my life I could draw Mario, but now I'm like, I guess not. Like, what am I doing? Why is his mustache so high up on his face? He's got that big nose. He's got his eyes. I imagine I know he's from New York and he talks like he's from Brooklyn, but I can also see, this is scary. I'm making him look very scary. He looks very scary. I would have bet $1 million. Sometimes you really think you could draw something from memory and then you go to draw it and you're like, actually, never mind. I'm drawing Pokemon from memory on my YouTube and they're a lot easier than this Mario, apparently. Than this Mr. Mario. Remember when I draw Mario with huge boobs? Whenever, does anyone remember this? It was, of course, I feel like someone's got to remember when I just drew him with huge honker banonkers, massive boobies. I just gave him an eyelash like he's a girl. He's Mariette. He's Maria. And then he's got, like, weird hair. And he's got his hat. Okay, that's not Mario. Yes, this is just some guy. Give him demon eyes. This is just, and like a big demon scary teeth smile. This is the scariest version. It's like that kind of smile. This is terrifying. He's like a dark demon version. Oh, you know what? I will look him. I will do it. I will do it. Um, Funky Kong. I will do it. I promised. I promised you. I will draw Funky Kong. I will. I promised. I said I would. I forgot. Oh, oh! Look at him. He's got style. He's got a lot of stuff going on for him. I drew Bowsette with I drew her as a redhead because I feel like that makes more sense. I never. He's got style. This is the scariest thing. This is Demon Mario. Like his mouth wide open like that with the big teeth. This is like if Mario was gonna eat your kids. Like we're all just ignoring this terrifying image of Mario sitting in the corner. Just the scariest possible. Like Mario is gonna get you. You're like, ooh, mouth wide open. I want that Mario in my house. All right, we're gonna go with Funky Kong. Funky Kong. Funky Kong's got a lot going on here. He's got a lot going on. He's got his shades. Okay, he looks sick as hell. First of all, he looks sick. Second of all, he's jacked. Third of all, he's not bald. I don't think. He looks like he has a lot of hair. He's just got a lot going on. He's got his weird nose thing that they have. By they, I mean the Kongs. The Kongs, I guess you'd call them. He's got his do-rag. I mean, maybe he is bald. Maybe that's what he's covering with his do-rag, you know? Maybe he's just covering it. Maybe he's covering his baldness. But even if he is bald, he's still sick as hell. You can be sick as hell and bald. You can be sick as hell and bald. There's no... And he's got his teeth. They're probably veneers. Because look how perfect they are. He just looks sick and awesome. That's what he's got going for him. He's sick and he's awesome. Sick as hell, cool dude. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And then he's low-key got breasts. Lots like he's kind of got boobs. Like he's kind of like look at those honker banonkers. Look at those tatas. Look at those teats. He's kind of breasty. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I could just see this guy those are his boobs. Those are his big old boobies. He's kind of got boobies. I mean, I know all the guys call him pecs, but come on. Those are his big boobs. Let's call a spade here. Those are his big old titty tatas. His big old titty tatas. I'm drawing his body crazy. I'm drawing him like Mariah Carey. I'm making his build like Mariah Carey. I completely like, how does repost... Wait, what's Repost bot? I'm on the thing that lets you stream on multiple platforms. I'm on that thing. It's Restream, I think. Okay, I'm giving him a crazy body. I'm gonna make him a chibi, cause I don't have a lot of space for him. Like he's at the bottom of the page, and I'm too lazy to extend the page. Okay, he's gonna be a chibi. I want him to have his weird monkey legs. But doesn't he? I feel like he can't. He looks so feminine. He literally was like, he looked like Mariah Carey. I gave him the Mariah Carey skinny legend build. He does have huge breasts. Like, look at the shit. Look at his breast and his waist. He's kind of snatched. Like, why is he kind of T? Like, they would have thrown him over the friggin' ship in Boston. Like, why is his body kind of T? He's kind of gorgeous. Oh, an Animal Crossing body. Very smart. Very smart. Because I keep giving him this super shapely body, but it's very hard not to when he is, in fact, super shapely. Like, I'm going too shapely, but he's just a shapely guy. He's just a shapely little dude. He's just a shapely man. He's got a small peepee. Is there anyone left with big ones? He does. You're right. He needs bulge. He needs big bulge because we know he's packing. We know he's gonna be packing hardcore. I know he cannot. He's. If anyone has freaking a powerful bulge, it's Funky Kong. Like, let's not even be silly. He's packing. He's got schmeat. Jimmy bows down to him. I love the idea of him having. I know it's not like canonical, but I like the idea of him having like little chicken legs, like little like he works so hard to have those giant hands, and then he's got like little chicken legs. Or, like, those giant arms, I mean. And then he's just got little, like, stubbies. I know that's not how he actually looks, but something about that is funny to me. The legs. Just like he skips leg does. And his huge breast. His massive breast. I know they're pectorals. I know that's what the guys like to call them, is pectorals. But, I mean, He needs a bra, basically. He basically needs a bra. He's basically got to get a bra for that thing. And his head should be bigger, too. He's got the weirdest proportions. I'd say this is the weirdest drawing I've ever done because the proportions are so bizarre. But, like, I don't know what I don't even know. I think his head's actually gotta be smaller. This is a very weird drawing. Maybe I should do him, like, sitting down or something. Oh, I'm gonna do him leaning against a wall. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do him leaning against a wall. I think that'll be funny. Like, if he's, I've seen guys post pictures like this when they're smoking. He's obviously got a cigarette. Obviously. I don't even know which side of the cigarette gets smoked at this point. I haven't, That is extremely funny. The chicken leg thing is so funny to me. He smokes with cigarettes. No, he would smoke cigarettes, but I just don't even know how to make it look, like, realistic. It's a rare build. I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys skip their leg day. See, does anyone see what I'm going for? I'm going for him leaning back on, like, a brick wall or something. With his little shorts riding up. He would have his bulge, but, like, his little shorties would be riding up. I don't know. I'm struggling with the lower body. But Yoshi sucked at the beginning, too. Usually my sketches are okay, but today they're not banging. Let's see. I want his head... Oh, and also this would go like this. He doesn't have a neck, so that would connect there. Bandana like this. Okay, and then... He is slutty. I'm just trying to think of the way to make his lower half that, like... Maybe I should give him the Animal Crossing build, but now I draw so many Animal Crossing characters and I'm forgetting, how they're built. Like, I draw so much Animal Crossing and I'm not even remembering how they're built. He's got, like... Let me look up some more reference of this dude. Not that I should need it. I feel like he's relatively... Well, his legs are kind of bowed, because he's a, Yeah, his legs, like, go out. So they're, like, kind of like this. And then he's kind of got a thigh gap, which is an interesting build. I mean... What the hell am I gonna do with this guy? What am I gonna do with this dude? With this big, tough, manly man? What am I gonna do with this big, tough, manly man? With this big, tough dude? Just give him, like, crazy muscles, actually. Make him absolutely ripped. Just make him absolutely ripped. He's smoking a dart. He's smoking. I think my cat just threw up. She was hearing about Jimmy and she was getting sick at the thought. She was getting sick at the thought. Sorry if you're out there, Jimmy. I'm sorry. If you're listening in. He literally, he's got his darty. He's ready to go. He is so zesty. He's so DL. Like, there's nothing I could do about him having his soft, feminine little denim shorts. And his huge breast. He's got a certain look to him. He's got a certain look. Let me clean this sketch up. Like, I like to do a second sketch, so maybe the second sketch will come out a little, like, over it. He's certainly given zesty. He might be a leather daddy. He may perhaps be a leather daddy. Which is fine. We're accepting of all here, but I think he's giving leather daddy. I think that might be what he's into. And you know what? Go boy go. Go boy go. Do your thing. Do it. Although that's not I certainly wouldn't have gone with that idea for him, but you never know. People will surprise you these days. You never really know. He's clubbing with the boys. But the thing is, he's not really interested in taking a girl home. He just wants to hang out with the bros. Actually, talking to the women scares him. He's got, like, an intense fear of the ladies. He's got a very big fear of the ladies. He sees the ladies and he starts shaking like a leaf. He's scared. He's scared of, literally, Vito. He's Vito. Women scare him. I should make him into a sticker that just says, "Women scare me." Women fear me. No, God, no. No. If I made him into a sticker that said, "Women fear me," I think I'd be put on a list. That would be very funny. Yeah, exactly. He's the twink obliterator. That's what they know him about in certain that's what they know about him in certain circles. That's what they call him. He's just got, I can't get over his huge honkers that everyone keeps saying are pecs, when really we know the truth is that he's just got honkers. I mean, he's just got a feminine kind of build. It's all those It's all those freaking steroids he's on, you know? He's kind of got a crazy build. He's kind of just got a crazy build. All right. I have no idea how to draw him holding a cigarette because I don't smoke, which is a problem because I'm like drawing him with like 85 fingers. I'm drawing him with too many fingers. I know it goes between. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. All right. All right. All right. All right. Abort. Abort. I'll come back to that. It's his big bulge. I mean, he's got it. He's wearing these sweet little shorts. These are shorts that I would wear. I would borrow these from him. He's wearing these sweet, sweet cutoffs. These sweet, sweet cutoffs. I normally, the second sketch looks better, and I think it actually just looks worse. Like, he actually is just getting worse. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's scaring me. Maybe I don't have the ability to draw Funky Kong. No, but I can't. I must go on. I must draw him. I refuse. I refuse. He will be drawn. He will be drawn. He's very feminine, but I think that's low-key just his style. Like, he's wearing booty shorts. He's wearing booty shorts. I can't take all the blame for making him feminine when he's... I will not give up. I will not give up. I won't let you down. You did not sub for me to give up. Funky Kong. Funky Kong will make it through. I honestly have no idea how to make him hold a cigarette, though. I guess I gotta start smoking so I can get more hand reference in, but... Alright, let's get rid of this and let's flip him. He looks crazy. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will draw you. You look really bad, but I will fix you. Alright, we're going with something else. Plan B. Plan B. Plan B. I will not give up. He's too snatched. You're right. You're right. He's too snatched. He's too snatched. He needs to be... I'm trying to think of a muscle guy build. Maybe I just need to make him more like a monkey. Like, more like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a muscle guy, and his waist is not... snatch. It's more like wide, and he's got like more like this. I believe that when we do complete this piece of art, it'll be breaking grounds. It'll break new grounds. Maybe his tank top will go high up like that, so like his boobs were down here, and then he's got like a little bit like this, and then he's got like his shorties on. I need to stop drawing a man and more of a monkey. I need to go with the Donkey Kong-esque aspects. I need to stop drawing him as a beautiful Sydney Sweeney type build and more of a man, or more of a monkey. Alright, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. That was a good suggestion. I was just making him too curvy. Maybe too curvaceous. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now we'll flip. I have to keep flipping or else I'm totally gonna lose it. I have to keep flipping. Flipping is the superpower. Okay. And maybe more like this. Okay. He's like encroaching upon poor Yoshi. Yoshi like did not ask for this. He's like happy little Yoshi, and then he's like this terrifying man is creeping up closer and closer to him. Return to the monk. I need to return. And I want to give him shorts that are like comically short, but like that a man would wear short. You know what I mean? Like yes, they're funny. But, like, they're funny, but, like, in a way that a man would wear them. Not, like, in the way that he would be trying to get boys' attention with them. They are, like, cutoffs, so they do have those, like, the rips at the bottom, but I will do that with coloring. He's got this belt. I mean, he's got a zesty outfit. He's got a zesty outfit. Literally, he just does. No, the Twitter Ghiblies are making me a little sad. The Twitter Ghiblies are making me a little sad. They're like, but you know, I don't think they'll last around forever, so it's okay. I cannot believe that's whatever's doing those is doing those. Like, I'm shocked that, there's not, like, it's, like, letting people put those prompts in. I am? Oh, God, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, you mean with Mr. Kong? With Mr. Funky? With the Funky Bunch? With Mr. Funky Bunch? Okay, here we go. All right, now we're going. I just want to make him a little slightly more cheap, like a little more chibi. My cat knows that I'm getting into this. Yeah, Miyazaki hates AI, so I know he's sitting there like, ooh, but I'm sure they have not communicated this with him, and I doubt he's like sitting there on Twitter, you know. I doubt he's sitting there. He's not like Kojima, where he's just like joking around on Twitter. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Maybe I can make him holding something in this arm. Maybe make his big, strong muscle here, and then, like, he could be holding something, like, He could be holding something. I don't know what. Maybe make him like this, and this is his... I'm gonna give him bigger boobs. I'm sorry, the boobs must keep... No, because that makes his waist too snatched. That makes his waist too freaking snatched. He would be on freaking crazy amounts of roids. I mean, this we all know. I also just love that the presumption that he wears those sunglasses everywhere. Maybe he's holding like a weight. Maybe he's holding like a weight. Perhaps he's holding a weight. No, but maybe that's too dude bro. No, I think the weight might work. I just like to imagine he's constantly holding, and he's got a cigarette in this hand. Do you smoke through the filter? I do not smoke, so I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. There he is. This is him. He's ready. He's ready for color. He's ready. He's ready. I need to flatten his feet out. That's why I have to flip it, because I never know my problems. It's time. It's time. He's ready to go. I think that he's gonna be beautiful. He's blind. The way that just killed me. Maybe he reads these glasses. We wears them because he's blind. Maybe he has no eyes. Have we considered he was born with a... He's holding it like a drumstick. Holding my cigarette like... like this. I don't know. I'll work on that. You know what? I'm gonna make him hold it. I'm gonna make him firmly grasp it. I'm gonna make him... you guys are making me self-conscious. I was gonna make it like as a joke, but I can be doing... Okay, he'll hold the cigarette a normal way, okay? He's not firmly grasping it, alright? He's gonna hold it the normal way. He's gonna... He's holding it like a drumstick. Alright. I get it. He's gonna hold the cigarette the normal way, okay? I like that he's also, like, obsessed with looking good, so he works out, but he, like, does not give a shit about his health at all. He's just probably... There's probably just, like, a soda, like, over here. Just, like, a tall soda. He likes to suck the hot ashes. Look, he's... I'm trying, guys. I'm freaking trying. Can't you see? I'm trying. It's my first week doing this. Okay, so let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The drumstick idea of him holding his cigarette like that was really funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. Him just holding his cigarette like that was funny. Okay, let me see. I gotta post some reference for his thing. What is this pose that he's even standing in? He's like, let's go, girls. Like, what even is that pose that he's in? My Sistine Chapel may have been Luigi with huge breasts, but this is definitely going up there. This is definitely a high quality piece of art that we're working on here. This is something top tier. It's poor innocent Yoshi next to this thing, this guy, this dude. I love how I had to have the suggestion to widen his waist, also the mindset of going monkey mode. I was like, Evil Mario was fun. Evil Mario was a funny one. I liked Evil Mario. Okay, so let's start coloring. The coloring part is always boring because it's just coloring lines. No, I don't want him to... He's just a dude. He's just a dude. I had to go monkey mode. He's literally a monkey. No. He knows he's a freaking rockin' dude, and he knows that dudes rock. That's what he knows. That's all he knows. I love... That made me laugh so hard. He's holding it like a drumstick. That made me giggle. That really got me. Thank you. Apparently, he's only got, like, a little bit of this color. Apparently, this color is slight. I think this is how you'd hold a cigarette. And then this one, his hand would be like... Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This is the most boring part, but I think that once we start shading him, once we see his final form, it's going to be something really beautiful. It's going to be something truly delightful once we see him come together as I just can't get over that pose he's in. He's like, then that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Why did they draw him like that? Why did they do that to him? He didn't deserve that. I think he's a little zesty. We might have made him look a little less girly, but, you know, he's zesty, and that's okay. He is what he is, and we love him. We respect him. We respect him as the zest god that he is. The Zest Lord. The Zest Lord. He's just and he's also quite curvaceous. He's like muscly, but he's got a lot of curves. He's got a beautiful build. He's quite the specimen. I like how we had to do him and not just Donkey Kong. Like, we couldn't just do Donkey Kong. It had to be Funky Kong. It had to be Funky Kong. The arm is gonna be covered by the dumbbell, but I'll just draw that there so that I have that. It's going to be covered. Alright, this is the tank top. I'm gonna make the tank top kind of like, beige. Exactly. Prince taking, like, butt photos was the funniest thing ever. Like, Prince taking mirror selfie butt photos and then turning around and being, like, homophobic is, like, the funniest thing ever. Sir, we know. It's okay. It's okay, sir. You're still loved. It's okay, sir. Alright, let me put this back. It's doing the lines for these is always, like, the hardest part, because it's, like, you're trying to, like, keep them all separate. I can't explain it, but we're gonna get there. I'm so glad I did not give up. I'm so glad I persevered. I pushed through to the end. I pushed through, and now we're getting this masterpiece. Prince did nothing wrong. Prince, for his mirror butt selfies that he took, he's forgiven for any of his wrongdoings. For any of his wrongdoings, he's been forgiven. Okay, so now what do we have left? We have his little booty shorts, little cheeky shorts that he's got. His little cheek shorts. I'm gonna do them like, how are they up there? Oh no, they're ripped. They're just not even like, he just like cut them himself with scissors, which is such a powerful move. That's a power move. He like just went into the gym bathroom and was like, all right, I'm cutting my shorts, and not just cutting them, but cutting them into this weird design. Hell yeah, dude's rock. He cut these bad boys himself, 100%. 100% power move. Power move by Mr. Kong. I like that his parents knew from birth that he was going to be funky, and so naturally they just named him Funky. They were like, that's our funky boy. Play that funky music, white boy. And then he just came out funky. Like, imagine he sucked. Imagine he just sucked and they named him Funky Kong. But they didn't. They knew. They knew. They knew he was going to rock. They saw... I really want to draw him as a baby, because I'm extremely curious, like, what he would have looked like as a baby. I feel like he was born exactly with sunglasses on. Like, his mom ate sunglasses or something. She wanted a funky son, and she was gonna do what it took. She was gonna do whatever it took to get a funky son. She needed that funky boy. This is true. He might not even be destined to be funky. What a sad reality. Imagine he's not even really that funky. Imagine he's just not funky. He doesn't have any zesty, funky white boy rhythm at all. He just don't got that dog in him. He's disappointing his parents. No, I feel like he's too into it. I feel like he plays it too well, you know? You're not getting funky vibes? Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. From him or from my drawing? I want to make him funky, man. I hope that he can provide funkiness for you. I kind of get sad vibes from him. Sometimes I think he might be deeply sad. He might be very sad inside. He might be very hurting inside in a powerful way. Son, we named you Funky for a reason. Funk up. You better get funky now. I keep wanting to call him White Boy, but he's literally not a human being. I keep wanting to say, get funky, white boy, but he's quite literally not a human being. Get funky now, boy. 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 I have a family member who's in high school, and they're like, I cannot wait to be some kind of a boring doctor, and I'm like, that's crazy. I can't imagine being like a teenager and being like, hell yeah, I can't wait to be a feet doctor. Hell yeah. I'm a work on feet. Like, I'm happy for them, but like, that's crazy. That's freaking crazy. I mean, literally anybody. He can have white boy vibes. Like, he could totally possess the vibes of a white boy. Podiatry definitely rules if you have a thing for feet, I would say. I would say podiatry can rock for you. For someone who, like yourself, who likes feet. I think it could be good. For a foot guy like yourself, perhaps. Play that funky music, white boy. Why was that a lot of responsibility to be putting on him? Like, he's literally a DJ. I feel like he's under enough stress. Now he's got to decide which songs are funky. Now he's got to decide which tunes are funky. That's a lot of pressure on that white boy. He's going to explode from the pressure. He's going to explode from the pressure. I think you might have beautiful women coming in with just perfect feet. You never know. You never know. It could be beautiful women with gorgeous toes. I mean, I wouldn't imagine those are the women that are often going there, but it's always possible. Play that funky. This looks disgusting right now, but it will look a lot better. I promise it just has to be cleaned. It's just a little ugly right now, but it will get better. It's just a little ugly right now, but it will get better. Alright, let's not work then. White boy, play that funky music, white boy. If I ever have to go to a podiatrist, I'm just gonna assume my life is over. I'm just gonna assume I've reached the end. I'm just gonna assume there's nothing left. Because I can't imagine... I feel like the only time you go to a podiatrist is if you've lost control. You've really lost control, you know? Like, something is wrong. Like, you've got major foot fungus. Maybe I'm being too harsh here, but, like... I feel like it's a foot fungus thing. I just can't imagine going there with healthy feet. Yappy Funky Kong. He looks crazy right now, but we're gonna get him together. He's gonna be slaying down the house. That's what the kids are saying, I'm sure. The kids are all saying that Donkey Kong is going to slay down the house. They're saying that funky white boy. Hell yeah. That's what the kids are saying. Know what I mean? Alright, something's wrong here. Something, like, my colors are acting all strange, but we're gonna get him there. He looks, the lines and stuff are a little crazy right now, but he's going to be beautified. We're gonna make him beautiful. He would never sell drugs. He'd be walking around the streets like, crack is whack. Crack is whack. That's what he says to his little monkey family members. He doesn't want them to do drugs. Also, I don't think he has the brain capacity to sell drugs. I'm gonna lose my channels because I keep saying sell drugs. And I say it again. I'm like such a dingus that I'm like, I'm gonna lose my channel. Says it again. No, he loves family. He's a good boy. He's actually like one of those people that's they look dangerous, but he's like extremely stupid. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He's just one of those guys. He looks kind of scary, but he's quite stupid. He would never hurt a fly. He wouldn't. He's like Larry. No, he's not like Larry. Because Larry from SpongeBob was very smart, I feel like. This guy's just dumb. And, like, in a beautiful way. In a funky way. Sometimes being dumb is, like, the most beautiful thing you could be. Because you're free, you know? You're truly free. I don't know what we could possibly be drawing in tomorrow's stream that's going to match the funkiness of Funky Kong. I literally can't fathom it. I can't fathom it. I cannot fathom how we're going to match his funkiness. His funkiness levels are pretty off the charts. He needs his sunglasses. He looks extra naked without his sunglasses. He needs his sunglasses. Oh, okay. That's actually a good idea. That is a good idea. He needs his killer shades, man. He's just a white boy who's funky. No, he's not a white boy. I don't know why I keep saying that. He's literally just a guy. He's not a human being. Oh no! I'm sorry that your connection sucks. I'm sorry. Funky mode, baby. We're going funky mode. This is a time to be funky. We're getting funky with it in the house. As the kids I'm sure are saying these days. We're going freak mode. That's what the kids are saying. We're going freak mode. We're gonna have a freak off. Oh no, we're not gonna have a freak off. I think that's a bad thing. We're not having a freak off. Freak off is over. Freak off's canceled. Freak off is not happening anymore. Freak off is not happening. Freak off is canceled, guys. The annual freak off has been changed. We ain't doing it. We're not doing it, love. Not happening. The freak off has been canceled because I remembered what it meant. No. I remembered what a freak off meant. We cannot have a freak off. We may not have a freak off. The freak off is canceled. Imagine being in a freak off with Funky Kong. Imagine being in a funky off with Funky Kong. Jesus. I'd be scared for my life. Like, there's no way you're coming out of that alive. Does his sunglasses even sit on his head? Okay. No Diddy. We're not going that route. No Diddy. Funky Kong would hate P. Diddy. For sure. They would not be friends. Funky Kong would be like, you suck. They would not be friends. Funky Kong is at heart a stupid but good person. I feel. I feel Funky Kong is beautiful. I don't think he has eyeballs, because why is he so obsessed with wearing his sunglasses? I think he may not have eyeballs, but like that doesn't make him a bad person, you know? Funky Kong! Funky Kong! They named him Funky at birth because they could sense his funkiness. They literally could feel it. He just came out rocking as a baby. They were like, this baby's cool as hell. His original name could have been like Gerald or something. Gerald. And then they realized when he was like a couple days old, like, oh god, no. This is a funky baby. This baby can get down. This baby can get down. This baby can party. He was at like family parties. I was gonna say throwing it back. He was not throwing it back. He was just a baby. He was just getting along and partying, and they knew. They knew he was kind of built different. I mean, he kind of looks exactly like a veteran. He kind of gives veteran. He kind of gives veteran. He's got that deep trauma in his eyes. I can sense that he's been through something dark. And I can sense it. He's not like a little veteran. Like, he definitely has seen some crazy shit, you know? He has seen some crazy shit. He has experienced the horrors of war. He was probably in Nam. I would imagine he's a Nam veteran. I would imagine. Which is like the most fucking hardcore veteran like that you can get. Like that's like the fucking craziest war you could have gone to. So I mean, damn. No, I think he's old school. I mean, I think he's more old school than that. I think he's a true Nam war vet. One time, this old guy, I was at Disney, and this old guy ran me over with his scooter, or he tried to. He was, like, shoving me out of the way, and he was like, move, I'm a veteran. I'm a Vietnam War veteran. And I was so scared. I was like, what does that mean? Are you gonna do something bad to me? Thank you. I'm serving mommy. I'm mommy core. I'm mommy coded. I was like, are you going to do something to me? Like, why does that relevant? You know what I mean? I was a little scared. It's like, are you going to, like, abuse me in some kind of way? I don't know what that means. I don't know, is that a threat? Are you threatening me, sir? Alright, I like that he says polka dots. He keeps in touch with his feminine side. I like that. He keeps in touch with his feminine side. And then, he's got some brown, like, here. Okay. Alright, I've got to, it's hard to, like, remember all these colors, because once I start shading it, it's gonna look a lot better. But, like, I have to get the colors all kind of in the right spots. I've kind of got to get that makes his eyes look really wide and far apart. He's giving Anya Taylor joy. That's what he looks like. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. He could be going commando. He could just have no panties on. He could be pantyless, honestly. I would not be surprised. With his funkiness, he might also just smell funky. He might also be a stinky boy. A stinky boy. He might be a little stinky, nasty boy. I imagine he goes to the gym and he just wears one outfit all the time. He only actually owns one outfit. The orange part is the orange is out here, right? Am I insane? I am insane. I have not smoked a cigarette since high school, and I don't have any friends who smoke. I'm pretty sure that it's this way. Okay. And then, I mean, jorts probably should technically require underwear, but, like, he's not gonna let anyone tell him what to do. He's freaking Funky Kong. Who's gonna tell Funky Kong what to do? Really? No one's gonna tell Funky Kong what to do. He's gonna do his own thing. No, I do not smoke cigarettes. I'm not hopelessly addicted. I'm like sitting here like, you guys should donate so I can get some sweet, sweet cigarettes. No, I am not. I swear. I want him to also have a super ripped neck. When guys have really wide necks like this, I always wonder, like, what happened to them? Why are you built like this? Where did your neck come from? Why do you look like this? Why? Back door? No. Back door? Who said anything about back door? That's not the door that I don't know anything about the back door. That's something else. That's something else. Unless you're talking about a different type of back door. I'm an artist who likes to draw extremely serious works of art. Everything I draw is extremely serious, and it demands to be taken seriously. I don't draw anything as a joke at all. It's all very serious. It's all very serious. It's incredibly serious works of art that I'm creating here. The powerful pieces of art that I am working on. Okay. This is not necessarily my cleanest artwork. Like, it's definitely kind of messy. I don't know why it's so messy, but it's, like, it's just, like, the lines and stuff are not sticking, but it'll be fine. Once I shade it, I think it's gonna be okay. Once I shade it, it's gonna be fine. Alien, alien, alien! Alien! He's just he's a crazy guy. He's a crazy freaking dude, this guy. This freaking dude, man. This freaking dude. Alright, let me look and see if there's any, like, color details I forgot. But if not, I think we're ready to start. Maybe this can go down a little bit more over. Like give him a little more, like, this. Nope. More like this. Nope. No. Like that. Okay. But I think we're ready to start doing some color. Oh, no, his feet. His feet. His feet are all messed up. His feet are all messed up. I've got to give him good feet. He needs good feet, man. Man's got to have pretty feet. I actually have no idea how his feet are supposed to look, so I'm just going to go with toes. He's just got toes, man. He's just got big old monkey feet. I couldn't actually tell you what monkey feet are going to look like. So I'm just drawing him with big toes. He's just got big old feet, man. He's just got big old feet. And I'll fix that. Monkey. He's a monkey. He's a monkey. I guess a gorilla is technically... Is a gorilla a monkey? I thought a gorilla was something else. Those things are terrifying. Those things are terrifying. Those hogs are scaring the hell out of me. Is this not the reference layer? Merge it down. Alright. Those feet are scaring the hell out of me, but we're gonna make them work. He's got some grippers on him. He's certainly got some gripper feet. Alright, now I can just, like, grab this color and kind of fix this. Kind of fix it. I mean, look, we're not going for perfection here. Oh my god, I hope I didn't erase Yoshi. You still there, Yoshi? You doing okay? I'm sorry you have to see this, buddy. I'm sorry you gotta see this, buddy. I'm sorry. But I'm determined to make this a wonderful piece of art. I'm determined to make this a wonderful piece of art. It will happen. It will happen. I'm determined. Alright. Alright. Apes, okay. Yes. They're the great apes. You're right. They are different. I thought they were something different. Okay. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party freaking... Oh, wait. He would have his, this would be a more straight. Okay. I'm scared, guys. I'm freaking scared. This is too important to mess up. This is too important to mess up. It must be done well. Why is I've got my selections all messed up. Okay. We're gonna start with his shorts. We're gonna start with his shorts. Very simple, very easy. Can't mess those bad boys up. Put some color on those. I like to always lay, like, flat color on everything first so that it looks a little, like, better. So that when I put shading on it, it doesn't look just, like, weird. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm bad at explaining, but just put a little color on it. A little bit. A layer. To make it kind of look like that papery kind of look. If they need him in a new Paper Mario game somehow, for some reason, I'm always available. I'm always ready to draw Mr. Funky Kong. I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I'm always down. I'm always down. I'm sure that I'm going to be the first one that they call. They're going to call me and be like, Stephanie, it's time. It's time for your artistic mastery to come to play. And I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I have to do. It's time for Funky Kong. It's time for Funky Kong. It's time. He doesn't get the love he should. That's the truth, though. He doesn't get the love he should. I think that he's dating a girl who's in college. I think he's definitely dating a college girl, and he's definitely going to the gym like 2 or 3 hours every morning, and then he doesn't know what to do at night either, so he just goes back to the gym. You're probably on the money with that one. You're probably on the money. I would guess that you're right. His girlfriend is like, do you have a job? And he's like, don't worry about it, babe. Don't worry. I'm making moves. And then she's like, okay. All right. Whatever. He's kind of a wild one. Literally, he just appears next to people and he's like, bro, let me tell you about your form right now. I don't want to embarrass you, bro, but your form's a little off. But he's, like, nice. I don't imagine he'd be mean, but he's also dating a teenager, for sure. He's also... Because she's, like, mentally, like, the only one who would be willing to handle him. I think, why not do both? Why not do... Not both. Why not do all three, you know? That's what I'm saying. Why not do all three of those beautiful, wonderful careers that are totally related? Why not? Why not? Life is so short, man. I do have to give him pack and bulge. Once I get to, like, closer to that point, he's gonna have some crazy bulge. Like, without a doubt, he needs powerful bulge. No, that was in the wrong spot. That was in the wrong spot. I want it more like that. Okay. And then he needs something like, let's do, like, his sunglasses, duh. They need to be shaded hardcore. We need to get these babies looking good. These are his number one, his best feature here, right here. This is his most important feature. This is what it all comes down to, is looking good, is a nice pair of shades. A killer pair of shades. Ooh, I don't really like that, though. I don't really like how that one looked. Let me lower this. He just needs a killer pair of shades, man. Maybe like a little lighter right there. Alright. That's a good start. That's a good start. We're gonna come back to it. As always. As always. We always come back. Oh, he should have a gold tooth. He should have a gold tooth. That would be kind of cool. That would be pretty cool. Wait, he could have a gold tooth. He's got a gold tooth. That's brown, but close enough. Okay. He's got to have a gold tooth. I think that was actually sick. And then, it'll have some, like, shine to it. Crazy shine. No, I have to color it a little better than that, but that's a start. That's a start, man. That's a start. You'll get mad, bitches, if you got the cool shade. I mean, they have to be cool shades, man. You have to have the cool shades going on. You've got to have really sick shades. You've got to keep your shades baller. Number one, keep your shades baller. Keep your shades looking good. Because you can't have some crappy shades and expect to get mad bitches at all. No, I was going to do these. I guess I'll do these the same gray color. I guess I'll do these like that. He does need a gold chain as well. I'll give him a chain. He needs a chain. Just, even if it's not official, he just needs the chain, I think. I think it fits him too well. Apparently I do. I'm streaming on all three. I think I'm going to mostly switch to Twitch. I think I'm going to switch to Twitch and YouTube, and then, occasionally do X. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because it hurts the stream quality a little bit. As much as I like having people from X, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cyborg. That's so unfortunate. But at least work is over, and now you get to relax. I appreciate you wanting to spend your post-work time with here. We're drawing Funky Kong. We're drawing Funky Kong. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I'm working really hard. I'm doing it like a YouTube video a day now. So I'm working really hard. I want to, you know, share my art and have fun. I'm having a lot of fun streaming. Like, streaming is genuinely such a good time. I'm so mad that I didn't start earlier. I love it. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Big ol' meow. Big ol' go meow, meow. Big ol' go meow, meow. Liz, she's going crazy. She's going crazy. Oh, I gotta make an emote of Bagel. I gotta do an Bagel emote. She's going crazy. Okay. She's a still. I wish I could pick her up and show you guys, but because she's gonna be pissed if I do though. She's gonna be pissed. She will get mad at me. I will suffer greatly if I try to do that. I will get cut. Okay, so he's got this little... My phone AI, I hate because it, like, goes off randomly sometimes, and I'm like, great, now I feel scared. Like, it'll randomly pop up, like, I'm trying to talk to it, and I'm like, leave me alone, you scary AI. Leave me alone. I'm afraid of you, AI. I'm afraid of you. You make me scared. You make me scared. It is listening, and it's probably like, this is the weirdest conversation ever. It doesn't know what ads to give me. It's very confused. It's quite confused. My cat wants to play so bad. She's literally brought her... Once I do this, like, I have no choice. I have to play with her for a little bit when I'm done streaming. That looks like he's the Joker. That's terrifying. I have to I have to play with her because she looks so depressed. She keeps dragging her toy around as if I don't play with her already all the time. She literally is just dragging her toy over to me and staring at me. Like she dropped it next to me and then she just walked away all sad. Like she's such a brat. She is a brat. She is a brat. She does love me. I wake up and she's curled so close to me I can hardly breathe. Maybe she loves me or she's trying to get rid of me. She's my little bagel. I love cats. My cat freaking rocks. She's a goober. She's very loud. She talks a lot, but she's a goober. She talks a lot. She be chatting. She be chatting, man. She be talking. She be talking. Yosh, I'm so sorry that you have to see this. He's the funkler. He's the funkiest dude there ever was. Like, undeniably the funkiest dude there ever was. Undeniably so. Like, he's just top tier funky. He's just too freaking funky, man. Play that funky music, guy who's not human. Aww. I think that she wants to play because she always does this whenever she wants to play, but it also could be that she's trying to bring me a gift. You're right. I should play with her. Once I'm done streaming, I finish at 9, I promise I will play with her. I do not neglect her. I'm good with my kitties. I love cats and dogs. I love cats and dogs. I don't pick one over the other. I love them all. Play that funky music. Funky Kong. Play that funky music. I don't know if he really works with my art style. I feel like my art style might be too kiddie for him. Like, I don't feel like he works. But I'm trying my best. I'm truly trying my best to make him work. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's like this part of the face that's going kind of wrong. Like, around his mouth is going kind of wrong. But I gotta look at the reference because I think that's not helping. I gotta look. Yeah. I mean, I like animals that don't attack me. My animals don't attack strangers. They're pretty good. But I like all animals. I mean, most animals don't attack people for no reason. Usually it's only if you, like, bother them. Like, even, like, we're talking about, like, alligators and stuff like that. I feel like that's even the case with them. Like, usually they don't bother people. They don't bother people. This is, like, Eric Carle, his worst nightmare. Is his style, like, his like, coloring and stuff like that. Seeing it reincarnated in me, who's, like, drawing the dumbest stuff on Earth. Obviously, I'm not saying, like, I'm like him, but, like, the same similar kind of children's book style. Any children's book author. Thank you very much! I think that he would be very upset. My favorite Kong, I gotta say Donkey Kong, only because I have a crush on Seth Rogen. And Seth Rogen played Donkey Kong in the newest movie, so I feel like I kind of, like, got a massive crush on him in the movie. That sounds so disturbing. I'm like, I have a crush on Donkey Kong, and I will not be ashamed. I will not be ashamed. I'm surprised they didn't sue fucking Diddy Kong. Like, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know, I think I might have a new favorite, though. I think he's been dethroned. I think he's been dethroned by, I think Funky Kong is now my new favorite, honestly. I love his laugh. I'm sorry, but I love his laugh. So his laugh made me giggle. Hearing his laugh come out of Donkey Kong was really funny. I thought he did a good job. I thought he did pretty good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like Seth Rogen. I know he's like a loser weed head. Like, and I don't mean that weed makes you a loser, but he's like kind of a loser about it. Like, I feel like after a certain age, you gotta stop doing the, like, I smoke so much weed thing. Like, I feel like he's a little old for it. But, like, he has a soft spot in my heart. Forever, you know? Because of Pineapple Express, and, like, I loved all those movies so much growing up, okay? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it a crime to love Seth Rogen? It probably should be. It probably should be, but it's not. It's not yet. That's right, man. Get your nut off. Exactly. Let me have my Seth Rogen, please. Please. I don't do anything bad. Let me just have one thing in this life that I could be ashamed of. Just one embarrassing thing. Just one. One thing I could just truly not be judged for. Although I was just talking about pissing my pants earlier, so it's not like shame is something I, like, seem too worried about. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music. I'm gonna get banned for saying white boy so many times. They're gonna be like, nuh-uh. You may not say that any more times. Nuh-uh. No, nay, nay. Nay, nay. I literally used to harass Seth Rogen. I used to tag him in so many things. I'm shocked he didn't like end up blocking my account because I would be tagging Seth Rogen in so many things, and I probably seemed like a truly insane stalker. What pants situation? What pants? That I piss my pants? I mean, occasionally people piss their pants. It's not that I'm saying I do it often, but like sometimes you're running in the door and things happen. Shit happens. Piss happens. I will not be ashamed. I will not be ashamed. I'm gonna put some orange, like he's facing a sun or something. Put some sweet, sweet orange in those glasses. And then... play that funky music, my boy. I wonder if he would be aggressive. Like, if you approached him on the street, if he'd be cool as hell, or if he'd be, like, kind of mean and scary. I think he'd be cool as hell. I think he'd be cool. I think he'd be, like, very nice guy. I think he'd be, like, Big Brother vibes. Not that I would know, because mine died, but I imagine he'd be, like, Big Brother vibes. He had to go freaking diet on me. Come on. Come on. I don't know. So, I'm assuming he has sick Big Brother vibes. That's my assumption. He's a big bro. He's a big bro. He's got big bro vibes. I'm glad you like it. It's very funny because it's like shouldn't fit this drawing at all. Like I feel like the style is very goofy. Oh, I gotta do his pants. I've got to do his massive bulgerino. His massive bulgerino. His big old bulgerino. I think that I think he'd be a little crazy boy. I think he'd be a crazy boy. I think he would party like the kids from the Jersey Shore. Not the kids, they were like grown ass adults. I feel like he'd party like the grown ass adults from the Jersey Shore did. I feel like he'd be partying nonstop. And they'd be like, dude, you're 34. And he'd be like, so what? The party goes on forever. I feel like that's the vibes he would have. And people would be like, no, the party must stop. The party must end at some point, bro. The party must end. But he just wouldn't let that happen. He just wouldn't let that happen. The party goes on for... I feel like he'd be unk. He'd be like a cool unk. You know? I feel like that would be his vibes. I feel like that would be his vibes. He'd be so unk. The party must go on forever. Alright. 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 I want this to look like kind of like I think I'm doing too many colors here. That's the problem. The party goes on forever. The party never stops with Mr. Funky. He's unk. He is the definition of unk. He's unk as can be. He's as unk as you can get. There we go. There we go. He's literally the definition of unk. When I say am I slime or am I unk, I'm referring to am I Funky Kong. I almost said Diddy Kong. Am I Funky Kong? Alright, now we can draw some light line art, but I don't want to draw too much. I have to draw his teeth, and I have to draw a couple things, but he's a silly goober, man. This is a silly goober. This is a silly freaking goober. I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad that I could finally do your boy justice. I'm so glad that we finally have justice for him. I knew his day would come. I promised you his day would come. I promised it would come. He's just a goofy goober, man. He's just a goofy goober. He get crazy, get wild. I'm from New Jersey, man. Don't do it, because I'll start. I will just start going. I will just start going. I'm from New Jersey, and I was in high school when all that stuff, just like when that Jersey Shore stuff started happening. So like, I know it all, baby. I know it all. I know it all. I was partying. I used to go to the Jersey Shore to see them. I used to see them. The gabagool, I prefer like prosciutto. I prefer like I like a mozzarella. I like it a mozzarella. Mozzarella is pretty good. Ron, stop. I'm super sensitive about my big toe. Ron, stop. Those two were very abusive to each other. Looking back at it like now as an adult, I'm like, Jesus. Jesus. That is really sad. Oh no, he charges people, or I thought you meant he charges like the venue $50. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is he, a crackhead? Um, I think that I like Pauly D. I've always liked Pauly D. I've always been a Pauly D fan. I always thought I thought Pauly D was cool always. I thought Pauly D was like the only one who was like a normal person. The rest of them were like too bad. No, Pauly D can stay. Pauly D can stay. Pauly D can always stay. I'm gonna give him some monkey hairs. He's gotta have some hairs. He is monk. Bro! He's not unk. He's monk. He's literally monk. He's literally monk. He's freaking monk. I cannot believe we were calling him unk when he's so obviously monk. He's literally monk, bro. He might not technically be a monkey, but like the vibes, he's got the vibes. He's got the vibes. I thought Vinny was the most normal of the Jersey Shore guys, like definitely the most normal. I thought Pauly and him were the most normal, but like Vinny was the only one who was young. Like Vinny I think was 20 something, whereas the other people I was like, you were way too old to be acting the way you're acting. Like enough now. Like enough now. I don't usually like to put a lot of lines on my line list, but on this drawing I think it's kind of working. On this drawing I can put a couple lines on my line list as a treat. As a freaking treat, I can put a couple. As a treat, because I have to, because it just wasn't working the other way. Sometimes you gotta put some lines on your line list. Sometimes you gotta put some lines on your line list, and it's okay. This drawing is insane. This drawing is it's a work of art. It's a work of freaking art. This is when I went to art school, I was hoping I could draw stuff like this. I was always hoping that this would be my future. I was always praying. I said, God, please, God, let me draw Funky Kong sick as hell. Sick as hell in front of people. I just want people to watch me draw Funky Kong looking awesome. Looking freaking rad. Please, God. Please, please. And my prayers have been answered. My prayers have been answered. The power of the Lord. The power of the Lord, baby. He is great. You want to paint? What does that mean? You want to? Oh yeah. Please, God, let me use the any natural gifts you've given me to create real masterpieces. And then he sees me making this, and he's like, "What the hell? What the hell? I thought you were making masterpieces." I'm making masterpieces. I'm making what some people would consider masterpieces. Not everybody, but you know, some people. Some people might consider this my masterwork. Unfortunately for me. Unfortunately for me. He appreciates that I'm making others smile, you know? It's all about making people smile. He knows what's good. He knows what's good. I believe if there's anyone who knows what's good, it's the big one. It's the big dude. It's gotta be the big guy. He's gotta know. Thank you. Thank you very much. As I totally ruined the shading on that ear. I shaded too. I should have cleaned up the lines a little bit better, but maybe I'll do this cigarette like hold on. Maybe I'll do the smoke. Woo, woo. I'll draw the smoke like that was dumb because now that's not gonna fill. Maybe I'll draw the smoke. Oh, the smoke will be coming out the backside. Ugh. No, it wouldn't. I don't know. Oh, my cam did freeze. My cam did freeze. Oh, good heavens. Hold on. I'll fix it. My camera was like, bye. No, I've actually been sitting in that position the entire time. Hold on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Hold on. I'll fix the camera. I'm just extremely still, guys. I'm just extremely still. Sometimes it told me I had frame rate drops. That it was struggling to keep up with my frame rate. I don't know what that means. So we're just gonna keep it rolling. We're just gonna keep it rolling, baby. We're just gonna keep it rolling. We're just gonna keep it moving. It said it was having problems. It said it was being lame as hell. That's what it said. It said it was being lame as freaking hell. Alright, I'm happy with how he came out. I'm happy with how he came out. I think that he came out kind of cool. He looks a little darker on your screen. He's not so dark on my screen, but I think that we came up with two interesting pieces of art tonight. I think we came up with 2 interesting pieces of art. I think that I have time. I have 30 minutes. I can pop out something small in 30 minutes. I believe it. I don't know what yet, but I'm just gonna do something small. Thank you so much, Mersh. Thank you. I will take that compliment. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will also put some shading on the cigarette. Thank you. I'm so glad. Thank you for the awesome suggestion. I'm glad I could finally do it. I'm glad I could finally do it. It was finally time. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna make him a sticker. He's gotta be a sticker in the Etsy. He's got to be a sticker. I think I have time for one more bad boy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this... I want to do the cigarette trail, but I don't know how it's gonna look. Is this funky? Do you like the funkiness? Are you appreciating the funkiness of this white boy? Are you appreciating it? Let me look and see if I can get... I will add a smoke trail, but first I want to see if I can get a really simple Pokemon to do, like... Sigs are kind of funky. Okay, I need a simple... I need a simple Pokemon, and it's the least simple one. I'm looking for one that's like a little silly, goofy thing. Not... Okay, we'll do Gothita. We'll do Gothita. No, maybe she's not funny enough. I want to do someone funny. Aw, Palmo. Spiel! Okay. No, Ditto Spiel. Oh god, no, you're giving me cute ideas. Oh god. Next one that's really simple, I'm gonna do. They're all, like, hard ones. Wilmer, I mean... Oh, but thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the pizza. Enjoy the pizza. They're all so cute. I don't know who to draw. Damn it. Damn it. Who to draw, who to draw, who to draw. Who to draw. I'm gonna go back and do that Mario. I told myself I would do a Mario from memory. I must do a Mario from memory. But I might not do a full drawing. I might just do, like, a sketch. Or I might just do a sketch. Let us see. Let us see. Okay, so I believe I can draw Mario from memory. Evil Mario. Evil. I should draw him with the scary open mouth all over again. I think that evil possessed Mario would have, like, teeny tiny pupils. He'd have that, and he would have, obviously, his big nose. And then his big old nose would be taking up his face, and then he would have his mustache. Of course. Oh my god, Bagel's doing the saddest thing right now. She's slapping her toy by herself. She's literally just slapping her toy. Then he would have, like, that long, scary open mouth. Like that. And, like, his teeth. Maybe he would still have his straight teeth. I don't know. This is evil Mario. This is scary. He's making me scared. He's making me feel uncomfortable. I have to save Bagel. I feel really bad for her. She looks really sad. She looks really sad. She literally just walked over me and dropped her toy again. She wants to play so bad. She's ready to play. Oh, I'm going to play with her, I promise. This is the scariest boy. This is scary. This is scary. Honestly, he is scary. He's giving me the creeps. He's giving me the creeps. Fish pick increaser? Why? Who's got the fish? Who's fish pick? Who's fish pick? He looks really scary. Oh, you're right. For all of my Florida fish needs, that's very true. It's very useful. That is very useful. I can draw someone holding a big fish. I can draw and make it really big. This is literally, he's terrifying. Like, imagine, like, he looks scary. He looks scary. I'm gonna leave you guys on the most terrifying note of all time, which is this horrific image of Mario. This, like, terrifying image of Mario is what I'm gonna leave you guys on. Because Bagel is begging me to play. She's begging. This is Mario, and then Luigi would have, like, Luigi would be, like, dead, I think. Luigi would be, like... He's dead. He's deceased. He's deceased. He would have his big mustache, and he would have, like, an open mouth also. Gee, this is like gore. This is like gore. I don't want to draw gore. This is so mean. This is so mean. This is so scary for no reason. I'm so sorry that I put you through that. My other art is, like, cheery, happy, and I'm like, scary Mario. Scary, scary Mario, guys. Luigi would be the dead brother. Let's be honest. Luigi would definitely be the dead brother. He would be. He would be the dead brother. This is unfunky, guys. This is not funky. What if I draw a slime? You know the slimes from, like, adventure games? I forgot their freaking, you know, the little slimes. They're slimes, man. They're slimes. They're little slimes. What are they called? Yes, the Dragon Quest slimes. That's what I was thinking of. Dragon Quest slime. I can't believe I have to look up a reference for the slime because I know it's literally a blob. I know it's literally a blob. It's literally a blob. Yeah, literally a blob. I do not need the reference. I think I could pop out one of these bad boys. I had these really cool headphones that are, that were slimes. They were very cool. I still have them. They're just not out. They're from Japan. My roommate gave me one. I forgot how to draw the circle blob. They're literally just circle blobs, and I can't even draw them. I'm like, stupid, stupid, stupid. I can't draw the freaking, slime. They don't look natural. These look very unnatural slimes. They're not giving natural. They're bad. The slime controller, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I drew some Pikmin, and I'm very disappointed because I drew them wrong. I did their head, like, kind of in the wrong shape, so I gotta redraw them. Very disappointed about that. I'm quite disappointed. Alright, slime. Slime. I love slime. Slime is so silly. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. There's that, anime that's like, I got turned into a slime, or something like that. And the beginning of that anime is really funny. Like, the opening to that anime is hilarious. It is it's quite silly. It's quite silly, I will say. I like funny anime. I really, prefer funny anime over serious anime. I like when it's just goofy. The only one I thought was funny at the beginning that got pretty bad pretty fast was the cooking one, because it was only the same joke over and over, you know? So that one I thought was dumb. But usually I like it. Picasso, I like the silly anime. You know what? I have to surprise you and watch it, and then you're gonna try to remind me, and I'll be like, haha, I've already watched it. I've already watched it. Haha. Oh, I've beat you to it. They're so silly. They're so silly. I'm just gonna give him a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue. Let me see. I could have done a bigger drawing than this. I should have drawn something bigger. I should have drawn something bigger. Does anyone have any silly, funky suggestions? Thank you for tomorrow's stream. I'm always looking for some suggestions. If anyone's got anything that's, you know, a little silly and funky. I'm always down for some silly and funky. I am saving for a new chair because this chair is broken and my ass hurts. My ass hurts so bad. My ass is killing me. My ass is always killing me. I'm suffering. My big, giant, fat Latina ass is suffering under the weight of this chair. Under the weight of this chair. My ass? I've posted plenty of pictures of my big, giant behind. I've posted pictures. I have posted pictures. Everyone knows I'm curvaceous. I'm curvaceous, okay? I've got a lot of weight on this. Well, whoa! I didn't mean it like that. I meant I got a lot of force on this chair. I'm like, I've got 500 pounds on this chair, baby. That's not what I meant to say. That is not what I meant to say. I just called myself a massive fat ass on stream by accident. Okay. Alright. We're getting a little crazy. I'm just humongous. I'm just crazy. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just average. I'm about average size. I am dense. I'm very stupid. I'm very stupid. I'm very dumb. I am dense. The weight is dispersed. Exactly. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cute little slime. Chillin'. Cute little slime. Chillin'. That's his song. That's real as fuck. Thank you, Bunny. That's real as fuck. Thank you. That's real as hell. Cute little slime. Chillin'. He has a song because he's so cute. He's got a song for his cuteness. He's just got a little song, and when he bounces around, the little song starts playing. Chillin'. He's just a slime. He's just a little boy. Just a little dude. He's just a little dude. Exactly, the fupa weight keeps me counterbalanced. The fupa weight keeps me counterbalanced, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Do you think he'd like his slime song? Do you think he'd like the song of the slime? I'm just a little slime, chillin', chillin'. His little slime song. I do not want to slay this slime. I do not want to slay him. I do not. I do not want to slay him. He's too baby. He's too baby. He's too baby. He's just a little fellow. No, I think I liked the mouth better before. Just a little slime. Chillin'. Chillin'. Okay. Alright. He looks like a dumpling. He looks like a stupid little dumpling. But I like it. But I like it. Karaoke, I only know one song, and it's the I'm Just a Little Slime song. That's the only song I freaking know, man. That's the only song I freaking know. That's the only one. I know, literally, why would anyone look at this and be like, I have got to destroy that thing? It's just a baby. It's literally just a baby. He's actually just a dark demon enemy. Well, maybe I should draw some, do a stream where I just draw, like, Breath of the Wild, like, enemies and stuff. I don't know why this reminded me of Breath of the Wild. Well, there's slimes kind of in Breath of the Wild, but, yeah, I think that I am going to draw some Breath of the Wild stuff. I'm pretty happy with these drawings. I think we did pretty good. Let me put a flower or something. He's a little squash blueberry. He's a little squash blueberry. He's just chilling. He's just chilling, man. He's just having the time of his freaking life. He's having the time of his life. And then he's gonna... Literally, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, literally, that's what he does. That's... Him and those two... These two are friends. These two are friends, and Yoshi is kind of out of the club. He's kind of out of the club. I thought you said, like, Joe Frost, and I was like, isn't that the lady from Super Nanny? I know, I should be doing some Breath of the Wild stuff. I think that would be very fun. I draw so much fan art, I feel like I never do anything Link. But I could also do Wind Waker stuff, too. I just think I need to be doing some, Zelda in general. Oh my god, my cat is spazzing out. She wants to play. Super Nanny, when you said, Persona, I literally was like, Joe Frost. See, when you say Persona monsters, I'm thinking of, like, Persona 5. But I'm not opposed to drawing them. I just need suggestions. But when I think Persona, I think Persona 5. Because I played Persona 5. I played Persona 5. The Nanny is such a crazy-ass show. The people are like, my kid eats the finger off of their sibling. Like, chews its sibling's fingers off. What do we do? Like, they always have the craziest problems in the world. They're never just, like, normal people problems. Joe Chillin! Sorry, I gotta fix this eye. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. My cat is spazzing out. My cat is low-key spazzing out. What do I do? What do I do? Alright, I'm happy with these. Let me... I guess I'll draw some more lines on these, and I'm gonna call it. But just gonna draw a little bit more. Oh my god, no. The, Super Nanny and the Nanny are two very different characters. Well, Super Nanny is like a real person, but apparently there's people who have framed pictures of, the Super Nanny in their home to scare their children, which is, like, the funniest thing I could imagine. They're like, Super Nanny's gonna get you. Super Nanny's gonna get you if you keep smacking your sister. He does have fat fingers. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's just a big dude. I cannot believe anyone wants to hurt slimes. They're just babies. They're literally just kids, man. You know who wouldn't be cool with hurting slimes? He would not be cool with hurting slimes. He'd be like, this sucks. Don't hurt slimes in front of me. Do not hurt slimes in front of me. He would not be a fan of hurting slimes. He would be anti-slime abuse. That's his little friend. That's his little friend. He's like, say hello to my little friend, and it's slime. And it's a freaking slime. I think also these usually have, like, a thing under here, too. These also have, like, a thing under here. Yes, I'm in that group. I want the ethical treatment of slimes. They're so cutie. They're so freaking cute and small. They're so freaking cute and small. They are so cute and small. I don't really like how that looks. I know that the real monkeys have that, but I don't think that he would have that, just because I don't like how it looks. I personally have decided he does not have that. Whether he technically has it or not, I don't care. I have decided he does not. I have made that decision for him. He doesn't have it, because I feel like it doesn't look cute. Like, I feel like it makes him look weird. Well, maybe not. Like, yeah, but it does kind of give him a mustache. It doesn't look right. I know what it is, like, on actual monkeys, but... I mean, that's real as hell. She just doesn't want to eat cute animals, but they're all cute. Like, if you've ever spent time with, like, if you've ever, like, this is gonna sound weird, but, like, my parents live next to a place where they butcher cows, and, like, the cows are so cute. They literally walk over to the fence to give, like, pets. They're so freaking cute. It's so sad thinking about them getting slaughtered, because and they're, like, always on the way to get slaughtered. Cows are adorable, and they, like, love. They're, like, mushy. They're, like, cuddly and sweet. And they just taste so damn good, you know? It's just a shame for them. It's a shame that it's gotta be like that. It's a shame it's gotta be like that. I can't even imagine his voice. I can't even imagine what he sounds like. I feel like he sounds crazy. I feel like he sounds crazy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Just a little bit of shabam. Just these drawings just needed a little bit of shabam. A little bit of shapop, if you will. Cows are like, I've heard people, shabam! Cows are like, pets. Like, they're very, like, they have a lot of, like, typical pet emotions, is what I've heard. Yeah, that's true. I made him look like a New York, like, mobster, but I don't think he'd be like a New Yorker. Like, I don't think he'd have those vibes. Like, but I made him look like a guy who hangs around New York. I made him look that way, but I don't think that's actually his vibes. He's not like that. He's kind of a poser in that way. Because I feel like, well, the gold tooth kind of made it worse. Yeah, no, there's a lot of animals that are very sweet. I've never been to Venice Beach, but I will take your word because I have played Grand Theft Auto 5. I have played GTA 5, so I will take your word on that. I trust you. I trust that he is Venice Beach. I trust that he's got the Venice Beach vibes. I believe it. I believe it. I think he came out pretty nice, though. I think he came out pretty nice. And I'm happy with him. I'm happy with Mr. Slime. I think this was a good day for the arts. I was worried at the beginning because my sketches were coming out so ass. My sketches were kind of coming out ass, but we turned it around. I think my least favorite is Yoshi, but I don't hate Yoshi. I just think that of the drawings today, he's probably my least favorite. On another day, I might like him more, but, like, his competition was too stiff today. His competition was literally just too stiff, you know? When you're competing with Funky Kong, it's like you're kind of screwed. You're kind of screwed. You're never going to be the fave. It's just not going to happen. Sorry, Yoshi. And I love Yoshi, but it wasn't going to happen for him today. He was screwed from the start. Apparently that's a thing. Apparently a lot of people get tricked into buying mini pigs, which is crazy. Or not mini pigs, full-size pigs. Apparently that's like an actual thing that happens all the time. It's so nuts. I mean, I would think you'd do like a lot more research on who you're buying a pig from. Like it feels like kind of like something you'd be like researching, but I guess some people are just stupid and they're not stupid. That sounds mean, but what happened to his leg? What happened to his leg? Yoshi? Why is your leg like that? I did not draw him like that. I did not. He like got moved or something. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yoshi. I'm so glad I noticed that. I did not realize his leg got all fucked. His leg got all spicy. Something wrong. Something wrong. That's his yarn part. What the hell is that? Like, it just went cuckoo bananas over here or something. It just went a little cuckoo bananas. I think when I was merging layers, I must have accidentally merged something I shouldn't. But they all kind of, everything got moved over. Okay, supposedly I'm back. That was really funny timing. I was like, we made it a whole stream. We didn't crash. We did so good, and then we crashed. But it's okay because we're basically at the end here. I'm gonna be ending soon, anyways. But the I mean, I guess I'll just end it sooner just because I don't want that to happen again. I'm a little nervous it's gonna happen again. So I will just fix the leg here, make it a little, try to make it a little neater before I post it. But I'm very happy with everything we did. I'm like, hell yeah. Also, it's definitely getting better because it reconnects on its own now. But I'm still sad that happened because we did really good. Like, we made it, like, right to the end. We made it, we did pretty good today. We did pretty good. So I'm still proud of us. I'm still proud. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. It's 8:52, so I'll just end it because if the stream's going to crash again, I'll be scared. So, I'm very happy with the work that we did today. I think we did good work today. I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to go eat peas. Well, I'm gonna eat and then go eat peas. I hope everyone has a good night. I will be back tomorrow at 6. Definitely on Twitch and YouTube. I'm not sure about X, but definitely on Twitch and YouTube. All right, bye guys. Bye bye bye. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, if not, have a good time.